Hello, everyone. Welcome back for episode 31 of the Gossamer Veil. Well, it's been a lot. I'm your DM, Katie. I'm joined by my players tonight. Mostly same as always. We've got Jillian, uh, Kyle, and Greg. Mac will hopefully be here in like an hour. Fingers crossed. But until then, Lamb will probably be puppeted around by uh, Jillian. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But let's start off with a little recap of last time. You all are in the bandit town. You've made it. You're one with the boundless. You've gone through your initiation, and now you're experiencing orientation. Everyone's favorite experience of joining a new group. You all are having such a wonderful time with it. Uh, Last time we had just finished your initiation party. Uh, You all woke up in various places throughout town. Jack was in an alleyway. Everyone else stayed at Amara's house, who did sleep for the first time in who knows how long, but she was sleeping when you all woke up, so that was a good sign. Uh, Kian and Lamb went off to investigate one of the leads that you have in town. You'd heard that there might be someone missing, some kid. Turvey told her at the party that his friend was missing. So you all decided, let's go check this out. We know where he lives. And supposedly, nowhere here, at least house-wise, is locked. So it shouldn't be hard to go inside and investigate. And on your way, you found Jack, brought him along. There was a basket beside him filled with goodies and like clothes and breakfast just in case. Make sure he was ready for the day. And you all headed over, and the place was kind of like a model home. Not much to find except for on the frame of like the leg of one of the beds, there was the name Eldrin carved into it, which you all are guessing is the name of this missing friend. You then went about 2 feet away across the street to the cafe and saw your wonderful friend Strawberry Jam guy who you met on the road towards Galenva. Didn't really talk to him, but you all recognize each other and you got some free pastries. Learned that they had been gone for about a week, but that's pretty normal. People move all the time, go pick a new house that's open whenever they feel like it. So they weren't too worried about it. And Turvey might have gotten a little in trouble because you guys kind of narked on him that he talked to you, but it's fine. Uh, you all headed
What are they
back.
gonna do? Kill him?
No, well, never know. He's fine. He's probably just grounded for another week or something. But you all got extra pastries and headed back to meet up with Madden and Amara. And I'm going to say Denny was there too. I don't know where he was through any of that. So he was probably being weird in a corner. But you all got back. Amara started making plans of she is going to set up an event for people to paint a mural on one side of the town for this day when you all are planning for your friends, your allies to come and help destroy this town. And she is going to try her best to get all of the civilians to at least be out of the way via this mural painting activity because everyone here loves an event. So she ran out pretty quick after that, after also making herself her own breakfast because she didn't want the cold breakfast that had been left behind. Said that she would try to get some information for you all together later if she had a chance, and ran off. And then she also gave you all your schedules, your orientation schedules, which everyone was very excited for. You have to do icebreakers and then your interviews, and you get breaks in between every single event, mostly. Because you got to make sure everybody has time to decompress, unwind, get to know the town. It's really important. And you all went to your icebreakers, met a woman named Lavelle who is very excited to help run you through these and get to know you. You played a hula hoop game, threw a ball to each other, had a great time. Madden had the best time of everybody. Well, I think actually Jack had the best time because he got to laugh at Madden's time that he was having. And after that, you had another one of your breaks and headed towards the meeting house where you all, one by one, were brought in to speak with either Billy, Amar's assistant, or Vaughn, one of Dearmid's generals. And most of you got to talk with Billy and it had a pretty okay time. At least it seemed pretty nice. He asked a lot of questions, getting to know you, asked some of your favorite things, animals, colors, all the fun, getting to know you questions. And then Madden had a lot of just very simple, straightforward question of, are you willing to do a thing? Yes or no? And Madden's like, heck yeah, I want to leave this town and go help be a bandit, essentially, was the vibe. Uh, you all went back out to the meeting, like waiting room after that. Denny had the last interview of you all, was only in there for about a minute with this Vaughn guy. So who knows what happened in there. You played some chess, heard Amara go in for her interview, debriefing, whatever she's doing in there. She's been in there for about half an hour at this point, and you have not heard her leave. Uh, your chess game's over. You've got to get to your lunch pretty soon. That's the next thing on your list of activities. And people will notice, it seems, if you are not where you should be. But no one else is really in this building other than, you assume, those in this meeting room. Like Billy left after he finished interviewing uh, the last of your group, and no one else has really been in the space. Every other newbie left after their interview was done. Oh, I forgot. You all heard Enid specifically say where she was going after her interview. So you do know that information if you feel like now is the time. But that's where we're at. You're all still in this room, in this building, and lunchtime is approaching.
Uh, I'll go ahead and start as I pick up the cardboard cutout of Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think Matt and Lamb are like, "Ooh, what a fun game of chess that was!" And because it's pretty empty here, I think they're just gonna like meander around the place, kind of like on the way out, where it's just kind of like we're just taking the long striding path around the walls and corridors to eventually get to the exit. And we're gonna cast a bunch of spells.
Mm, as one does.
Yeah, as a normal person would do. Madden is going to do locate object for the spear to see if he can do any better pinpointing now that he's like above it. His assumption. And then Lamb is going to do detect magic, and Madden's also going to do divine sense. So they're just we're going to meander about and see if anything pings.
So remind me about divine sense.
Divine sense is until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallows spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay.
So I'll try to do that in like a more central space to see if anything wants
Yeah.
to ping a little.
So nothing is pinging for that. Uh, the locate object. That's located kind of fairly central in
Okay.
relation to the building itself.
So it's underground somewhere central.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there was that big long hallway that you walked along. So it's kind of, there is that hallway, and
Mhm.
you are in this meeting room that's kind of along the other side of it where you like turn around. So it's kind
Mhm.
of near that middle wall area in the center.
Okay. And then detect
Below
magic.
ground. That spear sure is magic down there.
Ooh. No, no, like
Um,
trap door magic lock fancy rune stuff.
there's not that. Like there are multiple objects below that ping the deck
Okay.
magic. Yeah,
Okay. Multiple magics below ground.
and let's see. Just now remember what this person even has on her. Amara, what's your stuff like?
You got stuff?
Girl, you got any magic on you? I don't think she does, but I'll look.
Well,
Nah.
I think Vaughn's in there with her, right?
Yes.
He got anything?
I will say that there is something magic in that room,
Okay.
but
But I can't like be like, it's the shape of a sword, you know?
no.
Okay. And on the way out, we'll give that info and be like, and now it's and we're going to lunch. So fun. I'm having a good time.
Sounds like you're saying that for yourself.
Mmm. Lunch.
Has Amara started posting the flyers for the mural?
Yes, that had started being posted already before your icebreakers even began.
Awesome. So while we're still all in the main building, or before everyone leaves, or as people are starting to file out, Jack's going to use the restroom, and he's going to, inside the stall, carve mural on the wall. He has just as graffiti,
Hmm,
just innocuous, meaningless graffiti.
nice.
No, you graffiti this bathroom, which yeah, Boundless canonically have nice bathrooms now because they have stalls to go graffiti.
Defacing boundless property.
They have it.
Well,
Listen, they
there's
exist
a
now.
method. There's a method to my madness here.
Nah, listen, it exists. I'm allowing it. Fully accepted.
And as we make our way to lunch, I want to make kind of mental note of how many guards are out and about, and like, do they seem to be on like fixed patrols? Like, I probably can't stand around and watch enough to see if they're actually on patrol, or they just like kind of lazing around, not doing anything.
I'll just take a perception from you to like get a good idea of what you're noticing from them.
Would you take investigation instead?
Sure.
That sure is not going to matter at all. Like
Mm.
that'll make it a 5. It would have been a 2 otherwise.
You are not noticing anybody patrolling in the town itself. There are very obviously the people up on the walls, but with that, they are wearing those same cloaks. The cloaks everybody in town has. So they could have been walking right past you, and you just wouldn't have known because they are all dressed the same a lot of the time.
Super reassuring. Secret police, the best kind of police.
Listen, they clean up houses immediately without anyone really noticing. What are you expecting? Let me. Okay, I forgot to roll for Denny
Hmm.
for something.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You all start walking towards lunch. It's on the east side of the river at what you can only assume is their tavern space called the Wild Wanderer.
Who do you think the Wild Wanderer is?
Is it supposed to be like it's us, like we're the wild wanderer,
Hmm,
or is it like there's going to be a portrait of somebody on the wall and they're the wild wanderer?
that's what I'm wondering.
Hmm.
Maybe we're all the Wild Wander.
Mm.
Hmm.
Is the eastern side of town where I heard that Enid will be, or is she on the western side of town?
She
I
is on the
don't know.
eastern side.
How interesting. Thank you. Thanks.
I'm keeping track of what's on what side, so
Mm,
That seems helpful for everyone.
it is.
yeah. I also put a hunter's mark on her, but I think that's probably faded by now.
Yes, because that was before your interviews even started.
I would assume that that's gone. I'll get her again. I'll get her.
Listen, just ask if anyone's seen her.
Oh, I'm gonna be talking about her. I'm worried about her. She's my friend.
Of course she is.
I'm worried about my
I
friend.
think that's a
Enid.
good approach.
I worry.
Hmm. You all head towards this tavern. Very easy to find because there are a lot of very large tables placed outside of it. There are casks outside as well that are self-serve. There's small area for performing, and then you can look inside. There are also very long tables inside as well for people to sit at. And there's a bar. Uh, Tables are piled high with food already. So you are able to pick a seat wherever you want. There's sausages, looks like some kind of stew, baskets of little small bite-sized bread, some kind of flatbread with crushed tomatoes and shredded cheese and veggies on top, uh, like a mixed greens salad, some roasted potatoes, and you see some cookies as well. And there is pots of tea all on every table.
Ah.
Oh,
We're gonna sniff this tea.
We're not drinking the tea. I don't care if it smells different.
Jack's gonna go in on that bruschetta though.
I'll wedge the lamb cardboard cutout like into a chair. I'm like, there we go.
I just want to sniff the tea for science.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to roll for smelling tea?
Um,
It feels like nature, doesn't it?
yeah,
Recognize tea.
nature or medicine. Let's do nature. Oh, nice. 22.
Kian, this tea smells really familiar, like you drank something almost identical to it last night, but alcoholic.
Interesting. They've got an herbal form. She will not partake.
And a cup from the cask. A similar gross beverage.
Yes.
Understood. Thank you.
Where's the water fountain?
Not nearby. But you all sit down together. You can see other people have already sat down other places as well. The two elven twins are inside at a table. The other two, one is inside, one is outside. The ones that don't talk very much. Enid has not arrived yet. Vaughn is not there. You do not see Billy nor Colin. Dearmid is at a table outside.
No Amara.
He's joining us.
No Amara. You guys never saw her leave her meeting.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. Who else do you guys know? Let's see. Are they there?
The gossips.
Yeah. Gossips are outside. Turvey and his bakery family are inside.
Oh boy.
So where are you all sitting?
Madden's going for team gossip table. So that's where he'll head.
Outside.
I think Kian's gonna stay inside because she wanted to talk with Turvey's family and the twins.
Okay.
I presume Lamb might join in talking to Turvey's family.
Yeah, just pick her up and carry her in.
Yeah, Lamb gets carried inside. Jack?
I think Jack's gonna sit on the patio and just kind of strum some bistro music and just see what he can overhear. You know, he'll fit in as much as possible and see if he can eavesdrop a bit.
Drop the eaves.
Okay, and Denny is outside, follows right alongside with you, Madden. Like,
Hell
yep.
Hell yeah, brother.
This is the place.
He's like, I love gossip.
Denny's busy watching the important stuff in his mind.
Yeah.
I'll roll for Denny for watching while outside. Okay. Good to know, Denny.
He blinks for 10 minutes straight.
Out.
He's gonna see something.
Mm.
What that something is, unclear. There's plenty of seats, so you are easily able to sit down next to the people you're wanting to sit by. Jack, no one else is really sitting, not at a table at the moment, but there is a performance area, so it's not that weird for somebody to be doing something like that. I will start with you, though, Jack. While you're sitting there, Lavelle comes by and hands you a little plate with a candied apple on it. Says, I heard you like these.
Ah, it's delightful, lass. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think you did a fine job today. Everyone clearly enjoyed the little ball toss and everything. It was just so good to meet everyone and get to know our new brothers and sisters.
We're all excited to have you. Oh, I'll save you a seat at one of the tables so you can come get some food.
Oh, I appreciate it. I already started smacking a bit. Couldn't keep my hands off the tapas.
Well, don't miss out too much on what's on the table, though. We do have some more. That's kind of like the games, but they're questions in a bowl, and you get to draw one.
Oh, that sounds
fun.
delightful. I'm sure it'll be a blast.
Mm-hmm. So whenever you're ready, we'll be over there.
Thank you, lass. We'll join you. And Jack will hang out for a little bit longer doing what he's doing. But you know, if nobody's coming along, you know, spilling the tea, then he'll make his way inside eventually.
Got it. You sit outside for a little bit. We'll go Kian and Lamb. So when you sit down at that table, Kian, you are brought a set of pale green linens. So all of your stuff is matching this nice pale green.
Wow.
And Lamb is brought a periwinkle set because to match your favorite colors. So Lavelle makes her rounds. And so she brings you those just for you. Want to make sure you both feel welcome.
That's very sweet.
And she'll gesture to the bowl in the middle of the table. So there are little pieces of paper in there if you guys want to draw any and like answer some questions. It's kind of just fun. No conversation starters just in case. But no pressure. This is lunch. We're here to have fun.
Okay. We might see what's in there.
Okay. Well, I'll be outside, but plenty of everyone here's family. Talk to everyone. Get to know them. You know, have a good time.
Will do.
And you see her go to grab something else to bring to people and goes
These gifts.
and has to go outside. You see her bring some to the twins as well. Uh, Specialty desserts that they
Mm,
requested.
it's like what they get.
Looks like some kind of
She's-
chocolates.
Mm.
I think just before she walks back outside, Jack had just finished casting Identify on the apple because he knows that they like to drug things in this town.
It's it's just a candied apple.
Okay, cool.
Nothing magic about it.
Cool. I do not regret that spell slot.
Mm.
She walks out past you carrying 2 bowls and heads towards Madden's table. Looks at Denny, doesn't have anything for him, but puts down 2 bowls in front of Madden filled with birdseed. Those are for your friends there. We can't hear Madden's thanks, but I'm sure he loves them.
He's like, yeah, we appreciate it. Thank you. This is very sweet.
Oh, of course. I realized that we didn't really get fun facts about them, but that's okay. We're still happy to have them.
I think birds only get so fun. So I think maybe we'll find something out together.
Looks at Denny when you say they only get so fun. Okay.
Don't look him in the eyes too long.
Okay. I'm just a little confused by that. All right.
Don't do it.
Well, I'll be over there at the other table out here if you need me. There's some bowls here in front of you. She'll like just the ladies are like, yeah, there are bowls here.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to, there are some questions on there, little fun topics, just in case.
I appreciate that, Lavelle. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Well, have a good lunch, everyone. And she is going to walk over to another area of the table and we'll sit down, very happy, and starts loading up her plate filled with stuff. And you are presented with this feast.
Jack will make his way over to the table and join the party.
Which one?
Madden's table.
Denny moves if you sit next to him.
Okay. It's fine. He can sit across from me.
Yeah.
He's welcome there.
Yeah.
So, Madden, how about these fucking questions in the bowl? Can't wait.
Oh, that sounds real fun. Ladies, do you often pull from the bowl and answer the questions? Icebreakers?
Yeah, of course we do. They're the same ones every year, but
Manu like if Lavelle looks across, he like pulls one out of the bowl and is like, yeah. What does the question say if he pulls one out?
Oh, go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
1.
No. I'll say, Kian, your table pulls the same question. You get, if you were running the country, what's one thing you would change about it?
Huh.
And
Ladies, an intense icebreaker, I have to say.
yeah, we kind of wish they would give us some fresh ones.
What would you add in?
I think the best thing, if I was to leave town, it'd be great if everywhere had free alcohol and it wasn't just here. So maybe that across the board could be great.
That does sound pretty good.
Cheers to that.
She'll cheers with has taken from one of the casks. So with that, cheers to that.
So how long have you ladies been here?
Well, Milva, the tiefling woman, will say, I've been here about 6 years, give or take. It's nice not having to pay to live somewhere. I'm gonna be pretty honest with you.
Well, what do you do in town?
Depends on the day. We like to switch it up. We've been helping out over at the blacksmith a bit to, fix armor when it's needed.
Aye, hot banging. Sounds like fun.
Hmm.
We're getting out of this with 3 girlfriends. I'm going to tell you that much.
Yeah, well,
This is
One
table
of them-
seduction.
one of them looked pretty disgusted by it.
She's like, ew.
Yeah.
Man's like, it's hard not to make that one my mark, but I have to control myself.
That one is
Really.
Bree.
And Bree, how long have you been here?
2 years, and it's fine. A little boring.
It certainly seems fine. Like,
It's boring here.
There's never. Oh, go ahead, Madden.
Oh, I think we're on the same like thought process. Like, no drama. Like, just.
We try to make drama, and it just doesn't work.
Even at the big events, like they had the welcome to town thing, and everyone was on their best behavior. It wasn't hardly a brawl anywhere.
And there can be. It's just they end so like everyone ends up hugging, or like they talk it out. And it's just not worth it to even try anymore. You've seen so many brawls just be ended by like, oh, you guys got to make up and hug now, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna do it anymore because I don't want to do that.
They came up to them and were like, "You have to hug it out now."
Yeah.
And the town guard don't have to get in and get their hands dirty or anything. They just break it up. Never have to draw a weapon or anything like that. Do they even carry weapons?
And some people, I think some of them do, but it's just kind of like as everyone just stares and watches, and it's like really peer pressure. If you're gonna do something, it's like everyone's staring you down as you do it.
That's eerie that nothing would happen for so long. I'd get the feeling like something was about to happen. At one of these events or something. It'd be exciting to see.
Maybe.
Like an actual fight, or like a bit of a scandal.
Might be. Scandals are always fun to see, but might want to make sure there's extra security on hand over there at that event tomorrow, just to be on the safe side.
Art can get people riled, I've heard.
Well, the posters, that's in like 2 days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. And
Might
there's
be.
only so many craft nights, that.
But this seems like a big one. They're putting posters up all over the place. Is that how it usually goes?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I was trying to think.
That's how we all find out how to go to everything. There's posters. That's part of the art club. They have like a whole thing where they make posters. We did
there's
that
an art club.
Well, yes, there's an art club.
Okay.
They specialize in a lot of stuff, and they help make the posters.
Well, I was trying to think of an answer to how I'd improve the country, but I think we've already found it. You've got all the solutions here: art club, mural painting, efficient security.
Yeah. Like I said, the questions are kind of boring after you've been here long enough.
I was sort of curious about something just because it was bothering me a bit.
Oh, is it
And
about where you
Madden's
guys were staying last night? We did see all of you go sleep at Amara's, and we were wondering.
Madden is going to force like a blush. He's like, this I'm gonna work with this. Oh, we're just all friends.
Oh, okay. Nothing there
Uh,
either. Oh, gross.
if she glances at him, he'll give her a wink.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to be subtle
Friends.
in my drama. Don't kiss and tell.
Okay.
It sounds like it'd be like the biggest drama in town, and I don't want to
Oh no, Enid's the biggest drama.
Oh,
I-
what about Enid?
yeah, I've been worried about her is the thing.
Well, his we kind of look to make sure nobody's focusing. She's different now, so she's been
Denny.
here for a while. Yeah, Denny's staring her down. She's just like, okay. Maybe actually he's the weirdest part, but other than that, so she's been here for a long time, and now she's part of the welcome ritual again. So that's weird. Normally, that people only ever do that once, and now she acts like she doesn't know anybody. So that's strange.
I I don't want to spread rumors. That's not something I want to do.
Please spread rumors. Oh my gosh.
Well, if you insist. So, um, so have you heard of the waterfall?
Well, yeah, we all know about the waterfall.
I'm just checking. I just learned about the waterfall.
It's like part of the whole thing here. We've all got something in the waterfall just in case.
So, true. Uh, so the thing is, I was there when Enid was supposed to come out of the waterfall.
Oh, she
And
died?
she did.
Oh shit.
So she died. I was there. He was there. And I'll point at Jack. He was there, and I'll vaguely motion at Denny. Denny was there. But we saw her come out, and she was younger, I think. So that's why she doesn't remember people. Like something went wrong. And then a huge monster came out of the water and had her face and was speaking with her voice.
And what I heard
Uh-huh.
and I was too busy fighting the monster and being a hero, but what I heard was that she was scared and ran away.
Yeah, she didn't even fight her own monster with her face and her voice. And the thing is, you don't even have to just trust us. You can ask any of the new recruits that came with us. A lot of them were there too. They saw it. That's why I've been so worried about her.
That's really different for her. Oh, we'll have to ask them. So
Yeah.
okay. So all of them were there. Well, okay. She's gonna turn to the other girls. We have to get some of them to come stay with us tonight so we can get their side. And yep. Okay. So
I'll at
great.
least point at the guys that I know were there, because I know Shy Guy was there because he ran away. So he would have at least seen the monster. So I'd be like, these people were in town and these people were in the space. And
got it. Yeah. No, we'll talk to them. I thought she just got a new skincare routine, was being weird about it.
Everyone seemed to, when we traveled the whole way here with her, and everyone seemed to speak so highly of her and how talented she was, and they seemed worried about her. I heard she can't even cast magic anymore.
Huh. Man.
But you didn't hear it from me. I don't mean to be, the sort spreading rumors.
yeah, she's been called off into a few meetings by herself. I don't know if that's, I wouldn't say it's like a disciplinary action thing, but maybe they're worried about her being too out and about,
Or like an investigation. Maybe they're suspicious that whatever went wrong was her fault.
Maybe.
I didn't want to say that.
I didn't want to either. It's just speculation, but whatever it was, put a lot of lives at risk.
Okay. I mean, she used to do a lot of meetings with them before, so
So that
she's high up there.
Oh, that
yeah,
might be it then. Maybe it's nothing. Like
yeah.
But
again,
maybe,
new to town, just going off of vibes and what
yeah,
people were saying.
because like her and Amara, Yvonne, Colin, they're all like fancy or whatever and have
Mm,
meetings all the time.
interesting.
That's why none of them are really here, probably.
It's true. Enid's not here either.
More meetings.
Mm,
And Jack's been sliding drinks, like real drinks, across to try and keep them talking.
Hmm. And well, look, I feel like I saw her, but like we were on our way here, and she was going kind of near the gate when we were on our way here. So she's probably got something. Uh,
uh, interesting. Uh, hopefully she's all right. That's the want always.
or not. How interesting.
You know, maybe there's something terribly wrong. I'm not saying that there being a monster that looks and sounds like you popping out of the waterfall is an immediate something's wrong, but
Maybe that's why they're talking to her. You guys are right. Yeah.
mm, can I get you
Maybe
anything from
something's
any of the
wrong.
other tables?
Ah, wow. It looks like they've got the
Mm,
really cool chocolate bread on that table
oh,
over there, and we didn't get any here. It's all
oh well.
strawberry.
Mm,
Love Aiden in the cafe, but it's a lot of strawberry all the time.
well, I'll go get that for you. One for each of you ladies.
Why not?
All right. Van will get up and do a divine sense while he walks around.
Mm.
He's like, well, a bunch of people are here. And Diarmid, the normalest looking man to ever exist.
That's
Dearmid
just
does
some
not.
guy.
Dearmid does not ping.
What
He's
a piece
just
of gossip. I come back and I'm like, he's a zombie.
that guy is dead. Did you know that?
Did y'all know that guy's dead? Because that's crazy.
This whole time. But how far does that go?
uh, you can ask me 1,000 times and I'll look at it each time. 60 feet.
60. Hold on while I double check something.
Oh yeah. And if I'm, I'll definitely walk near what you're checking. I meander. I'll even cast it twice if you insist.
That guy's dead. You want me to unturn him?
Gee, that guy's dead.
Be gone.
60 feet. No, I don't think you're close enough.
Oh, what do you mean?
Sorry.
Well, I don't know where to go, Katie. Perception check. Adam told me I have to roll perception checks. Is there anything weird?
Roll your perception check.
Thank you. Thanks. It's not really good.
Hmm.
11.
It just looks like a normal town with a
My
lot
divine
of close
sense
together
knows
stuff.
something.
You got sneaking suspicion. There's something somewhere.
For some reason, I think there's something nearby. Just don't know what it is.
You take your little walk. Kian, what are you up to?
I think Lamb will probably chat with the family. So Kian's gonna catch up with the twins. She'll grab a question from the bowl, but not look at it yet, and then go hang out with them. And I think just ask. So, how'd you end up running from wolves? Because that seemed like a more interesting question.
I didn't know that we had that one in the bowl. Uh, yeah. We were camping. It was pretty much right outside of town.
Hmm.
But when you're young, you don't really think about the fact that you probably shouldn't leave a bunch of food and things out, and so animals kind of show up. And I did try to take my stuff back to start, and it was the wrong call.
Yeah.
And I think we ran for so long. He looks over at Pip. I'm sorry, I kind of left you behind. But
Oh no.
uh, but I got ahead pretty fast,
Hmm.
and only almost was eaten by them.
Only almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, look, here you are. All in one piece, right?
No wolf bite scars
Hmm.
would be cool, but I do think I would have died.
Hard to say. I've never been bitten by a wolf.
I mean, if we find one, we can try. No.
Careful,
We
isn't
did
that how you become a werewolf?
maybe. Also, could be fun to try.
Hmm. Maybe.
Did they also ask you guys weird questions about what kind of animal you want to be in a circus? I
Oh,
got
yeah.
that question.
Yeah, he did. Would you tell them?
I was like, I don't know. Do they have? I think I told them I wanted to be like a lion, but because they seem like they have the coolest job.
Have you never been to a circus?
No.
Hmm.
Have you been to a circus?
I have. Not too long ago. There was one in Amberwater.
Huh. Well, what was that like? Is it worth going? If it shows up, should we all go?
Definitely. I think
Okay.
she'll give a little share some of the excitement of the circus. Maybe not all the details, but
Not the ending part where
yeah.
Omits the mention of flying snakes.
there are flying snakes. They were in a cage.
And then we chased flying snakes and the tiger man. No.
No, like games and shows and stuff. It could be like a good date or something.
Could be.
All right, we'll let you know if I hear it's coming to town.
All right.
Kian oblivious to the fact that you just got asked out.
She's like, okay.
Okay. Wait.
5 hours later.
Dolt.
Twins! Shit!
Listen, they're still in town.
Yeah. They're also new in town, so she can't really ask them informative questions.
And they could have learned something. You guys didn't stay in the same place last night.
That's true. Okay. I think. Where did you end up staying last night?
Well, we kind of wandered a bit and went over. So we went across the one bridge, not the one that we're on now. So we went to the other side. And I met this person that, like, I think their name was Davrin. And he said he's part of like the group in town. So they're gonna make us go to like a fair that has a bunch of activities after this.
Is that on the schedule?
Yeah, I think it's the next thing.
Oh.
And then he said he is part of the group that does like they call them fireworks. I don't know. They're kind of explosions, but on purpose
Mm-hmm.
and for fun.
I think I've seen something like that. That'll be fun.
Yeah, so we were with that guy.
That's cool.
Yeah, he seemed pretty chill.
Nice. Honestly, I feel like so far most people here seem pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like that Vaughn guy. He was kind of weird.
Mm,
Energy, not my favorite energy,
yeah.
but
Lucky we didn't interview with him.
right. But other than that guy, everyone seems fine, and this is a pretty good town so far.
Mm-hmm.
No waterfall, so downgrade.
True. Maybe there's something else. I mean, there's the river. Plenty
Maybe
to
they do.
explore.
Yeah, maybe they do river events.
Hmm.
That'd be fun. So we don't really swim in the waterfalls, but I bet you could swim in the river.
Oh, definitely. Think they could do races or something?
Oh, like from one side to the other? That'd be
Mhm.
fun. Oh, we should do that.
We should.
If the activity fair is bad, we can go do that.
Hmm. I bet I can beat you both across.
Have you outrun a wolf?
I've outrun not a wolf, but similar creature.
Centipede foxes.
Whatever those are called.
You were attacked by bug dogs.
I've been mauled by bug dogs now.
Okay, but that doesn't sound like you escaped them.
Oh, well, I did escape.
Oh.
After getting bitten.
Oh, but did you get a cool scar from it?
Not really.
Mm.
I'm pretty good with the healing, so.
Oh yeah, we were gonna make stuff last night. You got to all those flowers.
Yes, I was looking into that. Turns out they're toxic, but depending on how much you use, so
Okay.
I need to do a little experimenting.
Like, so we need to
Need
just
to
like
start
eat
out with
them.
low doses.
So we eat like one flower to start.
Maybe a few petals.
Oh,
It's gonna take a while. I've got to dry them and then turn them into tea.
right. Okay. Well, we'll
Right.
help. We help pick the flowers. You just show us how to dry them, right?
All right. Yeah, we can find somewhere to hang them up. Actually,
Somebody's
I
got
know
that.
someone who might help me with that. So apparently, I'm
Oh.
supposed to see the herbalist.
Oh,
Her name's Danvy.
I didn't meet her, but I'm sure she's around. Easy to meet people.
Yeah. I can't remember where exactly she lives, but I'm sure I can find out.
I mean, we could probably ask anybody who knows her, and they just tell us where to go.
Yeah.
Well, tell you to. I'm not going to invite myself, right? Tell you to go. We'll check out the other stuff.
Yeah.
And then river race.
Yes. I'll let you know what I find out.
All right.
After I beat you across the river.
All right. But we'll see.
Can I make Lamb talk to people?
Yes, I was hoping Mac would be back soon, but here we
May
are.
I say what I think Lamb would do?
Yeah, you can ask some questions for Lamb.
Yeah. Lamb's probably going to be like, oh, we were thinking about moving into that empty house across the way, and like ask about that, like what it's like living in the area, and then we'll be fishing for names. Is going to be fishing for
Oh, the
like,
names of that family.
yeah, and she'll be like if they give like any descriptors of anybody, she'll be like, oh, that's interesting, I met somebody on the road who sounded very similar, what were their names? And then we'll be like, oh, that wasn't them, but but we're fishing for names here to be like, oh, I might have met them outside of town, that's crazy.
I'll let you roll persuasion for her.
Neat.
And let me roll for these people to see if they remember names.
Persuasion +1. Okay, bestie. Okay, fine, whatever. 19. I want the good rolls.
It's
I want
pretty
them for
good
Madden.
persuasion.
I wanted them for me.
Okay. She would learn from Turvey's dad that that was the McGorman family that lived there.
McGorman family.
He does not remember the father very well because he wasn't really around. He was part of the scouting group. The kid's name was Eldrin. His mom was Clarell. But they moved like a week ago, at least according to Aiden here.
Oh, Aiden, you saw them move? Doot, 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 doot.
But he would have. He knows that that was around when they moved because that's around when he got back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you see them move, or did you just come back and you're like, oh, the house is empty?
Realized the house was empty when I got back.
Gotcha. Wow, that's neat. Thank you so much.
She uses that voice specifically with them.
Wow, thank you for the information. That's really helpful.
You're not doing a very convincing Mac impersonation. We need a hoity-toity toy somewhere in
No,
there.
where's the?
Hey, it's me, Lamb. I was just in the neighborhood and I was wondering, you got any secret police or something?
Hey, you been to Joe's Pizza?
I don't know if there's any other questions you would ask, but I just know that I think getting those names would be useful for a possible sending in the future. If she had another question, I don't know what it is.
I will ask her if she's got any others.
Neat, because that hasn't really been my focus because that's not what Madden's working on. So yeah. I haven't been dwelling on it super hard.
Different front.
Yeah. I'm going to find out where a bunch of shit is after this fair. I want to know where the weapons are stored. That's about it, probably.
What are passive perceptions of people?
Great question.
Lamb's passive is 14 and Madden's is 13.
Mine's the same as Lamb's.
11.
Okay.
That's how Keld always feels.
It doesn't matter. This is the most obvious thing ever, apparently.
Nice.
About 20, 25-ish minutes into lunch, even the people outside, like everybody notices Vaughn walks up at one point. So people inside aren't going to be able to see all of this happen, but you do know he arrives. And
Mm.
people
Can sense him.
outside, yeah, you sense the presence of that guy. And Madden and Jack, you see him go. He grabs a couple pieces of food on his way over, walks over to Dearmid's table, and hands him a note.
Mm.
I will take actual insight rolls from anybody if they would like to roll. For the people that can see this, sorry, Kian. Unless do you want to roll for Denny? You can roll for Denny.
Ooh, okay.
Denny's watching. He's
Let's
always
see.
watching.
Insight, Denny. We got an 8 on the dice.
Okay. So that's like a 16 or something for him. Yeah. Other people outside, are you inciting?
I got a 12.
Oh.
16.
Better than 12.
That's true. Number wise, you know?
Okay. Jack, you don't notice anything. Denny and Madden, you see Dearmid's face kind of shift for a moment from this smiling, happy face. He looks kind of annoyed for a moment and then folds it back up, gets up and starts walking in the direction of the island.
I'm going to use the restroom. And when I'm in there, I'm going to graffiti C-U, letter C-U, at paint party. And I'm going to minor illusion it so it doesn't look like anything. And I'm going to walk out so the next person that goes in there doesn't see it. But later on, it's going to fade and there'll be graffiti. So people won't suspect that I did it because
Right.
I left and it was clean.
You did. This is true.
Well, I find it very hard not to pursue them.
Well, I'll say at around the same time when you see them leaving, Enid and Colin show up and go sit at a table inside.
Okay.
So you have all of your favorite options.
Denny, do you want to go on a little walk? Head up and down is yes. Shoulder shrug. Son of a bitch. Madden will get up and stretch. Ladies, it has been a pleasure.
Just if you could make things more interesting, that's all we ask for.
I will certainly do my best. And he'll pass one sympathetic look over in Enid's direction, like at her back. Or if she's looking, I don't give a fuck. A sympathetic look in her direction. And then we'll meander off with Denny. Because I feel like it's less weird than being alone. I'd even go pick up the lamb cardboard cutout, but she's inside, so I don't know.
She is inside. Yeah, Kian and Lamb, you would notice that Enid went inside. Is with you all now. Jack, what are you up to? Are you gonna stake around here? Are you gonna
Talk to some more pretty ladies. Some different pretty ladies that
There's-
appreciate bad jokes.
There's plenty of them around. There's so many people in this town.
Yeah, just find a table that,
Mhm.
that they're sitting at and reach into their bowl and pull a question for them.
So we will go to the next question. What do you think about the Capitol?
These are very leading questions, I gotta say.
So what the paper wants me to ask you is what you think of the Capitol. But I'd rather ask, what do you think of my new hair?
Well, what did it look like before?
It was a darker green. That's a pale. This seemed like more of a spring color, but I don't know if it's becoming on me.
I like it.
I appreciate it.
Green could be better though.
Nice of you to say.
Mhm.
Like your hair as well. It's lovely.
Oh, thank you.
What do you think of the capital? A
Fun.
wretched hive of scum and villainy.
If I'm being fully honest, I've never been there.
Ah, well, I've heard it's just bureaucratic inefficiency, so probably not much to see there. It might be a
Yeah.
better town here. Seems like they've got lots of activities going on.
Yes, and a lot of activities. We've got great food, drinks. I noticed you're not drinking any of it though.
Oh, I've done a fair bit of traveling, and there's vintages from all around that I'd hate to go to waste. And he'll do his little ritual, flask into cup, and
Hmm.
try a taste. I think that's a brandy.
She'll take a sip. Yeah, stuff from home though hits the spot.
Well, yeah, I just found it a bit cloying. It was cloying when I tried it, and I don't mean that to be an insult to you. The rest of your cuisine is phenomenal, but not much of a tea drinker, and the other stuff was eh, just
Oh,
not to my taste.
well, it might just take some getting used to. So you'll have to try it again.
Oh, if there's one thing I do, it's take more drinks than I should. So I'm sure there'll be a time when I need to wet my whistle, and it'll be the first thing at hand.
Hmm.
You got plans for the next few days? I know there's an event coming up over tomorrow um, with a painting. It sounded like a. I'm sorry. It just this
Hmm.
town is so charming. It just excited for little community events like that.
No, nothing specific. Hmm.
Would you like to meet me there?
Give me a persuasion roll.
17.
I guess so. We could go. Is that like an early thing?
I
Breakfast?
oh I mean I think the event's all day. I'm not sure I'll be there for the whole thing, but I think towards the evening probably. Uh
Oh, so we're going at night. Okay,
oh
late thing.
well, maybe not night, but evening. We could you know have some
Hmm.
dinner there or something like that. I'm sorry, I didn't even get your name. I'm Jack.
I'm Remy.
Remy, it's good to meet you. Uh, it's wonderful to meet you, actually.
So not tomorrow, but the next evening.
Over tomorrow, evening after next.
Got it. I suppose I can do some painting.
Yeah, it'll be fun, and maybe they'll have some progress done on it. We can see what direction they're taking it by the time we get there.
Right, of course. Well, I'll meet you there.
Again, Remy, great to meet you.
You as well. And we'll switch over. Kian, are you doing anything else inside during this lunch period?
I think she would just probably ask the strawberry jam folks where Danby lives. If they know.
They look like they're thinking on it really hard.
Hmm.
I know it's on the side somewhere. It might be nearby. She's got a pretty big garden,
Hmm.
for what I've heard. But we live on the other side, so
Oh, right. It's on the other side of town. I'll keep
yeah,
asking around.
yeah. Sorry about that.
No worries. Just thought you might be able to point me in the right direction.
Right. Well, we'll find someone that knows.
Hmm.
You are able to do that. Let me see what Max said. She sent me what she was
Hmm.
interested in. Oh, the thing that we already answered, the last name of that family. So, got it. 10 out of 10, guys. Is so Matt and you and Denny go on a walk?
You're muted.
Uh-uh.
No, you're not.
Just
I'm certainly
temporarily. Really little.
not. Yeah, we're gonna go on a walk. Because I'm allowed to be anywhere in this town, and it's not weird to walk in the same direction as another guy.
Wait, who are you following?
I'm following Diarmid. I'm not hovering behind
Just
him.
weird about it.
I'm just oddly close. I would say being able to see him distance, which I would assume is a sizable distance. But like I'm just walking with Denny and I'm like, keep your eyes open and I'm sure you can tell somebody about anything you see later. You just really can't tell me about it if you see something.
He'll talk at you in the language you don't
Yeah.
understand.
Understood.
Mhm.
I feel like you're agreeing and I'll take that. I say hello in Sylvan.
They'll say hello back.
Yeah, I'm walking in that direction because the other side of town's where Amara lives also. Like we're not on the side where she lives.
Correct.
So I have an excuse if somebody thinks I'm weird. So yeah, I'm going to just follow him.
Yeah.
I want to see what's happening.
Are you trying to be stealthy at all?
Not really, no.
Okay.
I think that'd be weirder because first off, I'm gonna get caught. And I'm allowed to walk here.
You are.
And if that gets me secret policed away, so be it.
Immediately. Secret placed away.
Tackled by right at the side. Just casual. Yeah, I'm just following. I'm walking this way. I'm following nobody. I'm walking this way.
I'm walking here.
Me and my bud friend are walking here.
How long are you going to follow him?
Well, all the way.
How
Until
long
he
is
goes
too suspicious?
inside, and then I'll think about something else. Unless it seems like we're going somewhere weird, and I'm like, it's gonna be weird if I veer off into an alleyway with him. So
he
by plan.
heads back to the island first, and then do you follow him through the gate into that courtyard area?
Yeah, I gotta get through the island. Yeah, I'll follow him.
He heads into the meeting house.
Did we stumble into any of those posters while we were walking?
Yeah, there's plenty of them.
I'll take a handful.
Sure.
And then I'll go into the meeting. I'm hanging up posters, baby. I was just checking in on Amara, and I have these posters, you know. So he'll have a sizable like gap before I would get in there after him, but
Yep.
But just I'm going in. Madden's like, kill me in the street. Do it. Bring me to the basement. Show me the spear. All of these things work for me in the end. Abduct me. But don't. That's plan Z. Don't do that though.
You go inside after. And where are you headed?
I think I will take a casual meander by the meeting room, where the interviews were.
Door is closed.
I would assume. And perhaps I don't see anybody, right? Everybody seems to be like, yeah, like they're in a room.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk by. I'm not gonna like. I'm just gonna like. I'm not trying to hide my footsteps. I'm just gonna like walk by, and I'm gonna be like, Denny, lean your head in. Lean your fucking head in. And I'm gonna see if while we're like walking around and like putting up posters in this main area, if we can catch any snippets of conversation. I just believe in Denny, and I'll do my best also, but I believe in Denny Would you like a perception check for me to maybe pick up on bits and pieces, or maybe people's voices, like who is in there?
Either that, or you can give Denny the help action, whichever you're wanting.
What does Denny add to it? He has to be good at
Perception?
it, right? He has to be good at that.
Maybe.
I think he gets like a +6 or something.
Oh, I will give him advantage. If it's a +6, that's double what I can do. So roll the good dice, Katie.
Oh, okay. Don't use the pink die for either roll.
No, I want both Nick's dice. Thank you.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, Denny, good, Denny. Listen. Denny, listen. I keep tilting him that way. Listen with your bird
Come
ears. And I'll kind of be like, do you hear Amara in there? No, gotcha. All right, that was a big one for me if Amara was still in there. Holding a poster against a wall, thinking like, so I can be caught mid-action. Denny, have you ever played chess before? That's crazy. Denny, that's not the answer I was expecting. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Now, Denny, do you think it's sus if we sit here and play chess to see who walks out of that room later? Yeah. You're wise. You're a wise bird man. I'll hang up 3 posters. Well, is it weirder to knock on the door and say, let me in? Because that seems weird, but it's the impulse. Denny, don't show me your bird teeth.
Denny walks out of the building.
Denny won't even watch me get in trouble. I'll follow after Denny. And then I'll probably walk towards Amara's place.
Okay.
So at that point, I'm content to like lose Denny if he doesn't want to continue with me and he goes back to the other group.
No. He has to keep his eyes on somebody at all times.
That's true.
If he leaves, then he's not eyes on somebody. That's bad.
That's true. He has to do his job.
The meeting was a rough time for him. That was a whole minute that he was not doing his job.
He's like, I got work to do, man. If we could wrap this up. Yeah, I'm gonna go find Amara. So I'll go to Amara's place now.
All right. So ours is like barely onto the west side. Like you go across the bridge and there's her house immediately. Door obviously not locked.
Yeah, I'll walk in. You home?
Nope.
She's probably, if she's at the luncheon and I just like walked past her, might have to ask Kian if she can message her. Denny, it'd be easier if we could just burn the place to the ground now, right? That'd be the easy time, just burn everything to the ground. Are you you having fun with the ball tossing and the hula hooping, Denny?
He kind of shrugs. He's looking around at stuff.
Yeah. I won't stop him. All right. Starting to get a little nervous, but all right. All right, Denny, let's go back so you can watch everybody at the same time.
Yeah, he's staring pretty hard at some stuff, but he'll follow you.
Yeah, but is there anything? Just puts a hand on his chest. Now, Denny, should I look at any of that? Denny, I'll go.
He starts talking at you.
Denny, pick your favorite thing, and then I'll look at that first. The most interesting thing. The most useful thing. Denny.
It's better if he can tell somebody.
Well, I just want you to point at stuff, Denny. You can understand me perfectly. You understand common, I know you do.
He'll pick up off the table immediately and hand you a map of the town.
That's nice.
So
I'll take
helpful.
that. Yeah. We'll have you talk to Lamb if you learned anything interesting. All right, come on. Actually, could I just do a quick, just me look, just like if
Yeah.
anything just stands out as weird or like, blood
Sure.
on the floor, you know?
The whole floor is actually soaked in blood, and
I've
you
been
missed
walking
it.
through blood
Jesus
puddles this
Christ.
whole time. Oh,
Oh, weird.
no,
No?
no, I don't think so.
What's the number?
It would be a solid 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
A gentleman's 8 is not enough.
Yeah. It's not
Wow.
enough.
And then
You can tell there are other things because of Denny being rude, but
yeah, he's like, I don't understand why you just can't like casually just touch something with your wing hand and point it out to me, Denny. But if you're gonna be a little bitch about it, then I'm I'm not here to argue with you.
listen, he gets in trouble.
See, Denny, it's not helping. You just like just go over and start looking at something again that
He's
you
a
want
good
to look
boy.
at. And then I definitely won't look over your shoulder.
He's gonna start leaving. You said you were
Oh.
leaving.
You're right, fine. You're lucky I'm fucking nice to you. I feel like you take that for granted that I'm incredibly nice to you. And we'll follow Denny out and we'll head back to the event.
Yeah. You are able to easily rejoin everybody, and we're still having lunch. It's winding down. You realize this activity fair has been set up incredibly close by as you were walking back. Like there's just more tables set outside for different things, but it's 8:30 here, guys. We should take a break. So let's do a little 10-minute break and then we'll come back. Everybody go get some snacks and drinks and we'll do an activity fair. Maybe Denny will share information. You know, who knows? But we will see you in 10 minutes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Gossamer Veil. We just took our 10-minute break. At our team, they are in Bandit Town. They're having a great time doing orientation, meeting people, having lunch. Suspicious things are happening around them, but they're having a great time. They're getting ready to set off some explosions eventually in a couple days and destroy this place. But
Mm.
you got some time, unless you get caught. But most of you are still over on the side of the river where the lunch was being held. Madden, you just got back over there. Easy enough for you all to recongregate to see all these tables have been put together. There are people everywhere. There's if you can think of an activity, there's at least a couple people grouped together that is their niche. Uh, there are like singing groups. There's a religious group, poetry, the chess club that you've heard about. There's the fireworks you've heard about. Um, the cafe has their own table. The bar just kind of brings some of their ale over to a different table to help, allow people to have drinks.
Drinking is an activity.
Uh, there's some of the people that you can tell actually are guards. They are more presenting, they have weapons out. So this is like self defense classes. There's another one related to magic. There's something related to the history club in general. The blacksmith has a table, the art club. Uh, Madden, you see that there is a bird club if you are so inclined to join bird club. But
they're gonna be so sad if I don't join Burn Club.
well,
I'm just walking around with my birds, and they're
there's
like,
a
"Come
table.
on,
Mhm.
come on."
There's a table related to the scouts, and Billy pops back up around this time and is taking people from the new group over to tables that he thinks they should at least check out based on his interview or their
We
interview with
appreciate that.
Vaughn. So he first would take Madden and Jack. You are both taken over to the scouts table. Madden, you are specifically taken to the side where Colin is at, which seems more geared towards adults. Jack, you are taken to the side that has children at it.
Oh yeah, you definitely want Jack around your kids.
Specifically, uh, the person sitting there starts asking, "Are you signing up to be a new scout?" And pulls out some tests for you.
Do I get a fancy hat?
Of course, first you're going to try this puzzle, and they will lead you to a table where it's one of those very simple put the shape into a hole puzzles.
All right, I think I can accomplish this one, maybe.
Madden
Uh,
grinning from ear to ear. He's like, "This is good. I like this. Whatever this is, I like this."
well,
What do you think he said in his interview?
the,
I,
the
God, it had
square
to be good.
the square piece goes in the square hole, and the rectangle piece also goes in the square hole, and the triangle piece, you guessed it, it goes in the square hole.
He's going to get kicked out of the scouts.
This person will sit down with you to work with you on this until you get it right.
Oh no, I was referencing my favorite meme of all time.
Oh, I know. They're going to make sure that to see where your skill level is at, and they are starting with the easiest things possible, just across the board. Like, do you know how to tie your shoes? Let's start there.
What happened in that interview?
I've got buckles. Never had to tie a shoe before.
No.
I know some people carry around lots and lots of ropes, but it's not
Today you're
me.
going to learn. We're gonna get your intro badge today. And you see these kids do have like scout badge sashes on. And
All right, I'll try my best. And he's going to come up with a sarcastic way to do every single thing.
once you get all your badges, then you can move up to the other scouts. Gestures to where Madden is being taken over.
Hi, but these ones seem so much cooler.
Well, this is a great place that you're at. And Billy will
So,
drop you off with Colin.
so what do the scouts entail?
Red Dragonborn man. I remember which one's which this time, guys.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. He will stand up. Scouts we are part of the group that some of us are the guards in town, but we are also the ones that go out of town on missions. So protecting other towns, uh, acquiring resources, things along that
Mm,
line. Different activities, missions to acquire items.
I see. Well, that seems helpful.
Based on your interview, it sounded like you wanted to do things related to uh, helping out the town outside of the town. So,
Mm,
and you sounded very capable.
well, that's probably high praise coming from Vaughn. He's a stoic type.
He is.
Like, does he get like, is he more fun when he drinks, or is he always like that?
No, that's Vaughn.
Ah, was worth a shot, I suppose.
And he's man of few words.
It was a very quick interview.
It does help with making sure things stay on schedule to give some of the interviews to him. Helpful.
That makes sense. So I was sort of thinking about I've been using a mall for like an extended period of time, but
Right.
like I was curious about trying out other weapons. Is there like storage? Like maybe I'm really good at a bow and arrow. I don't
Right.
know.
So we do. They're semi-mandatory. You don't have to actually go to all of them, but we do try to make sure everybody has the ability to protect themselves. So we have self-defense classes every single day. So you can try
Oh,
out anything your heart's desire. Today, I believe, is the fencing related day. It's a Wednesday. If we're doing some fencing, if you're wanting some archery, that'll be on Saturday.
okay. So today's the rapier day?
Yes.
Sure.
So after this, usually there's classes on the island. In that big courtyard area. It's big enough for
Mm-hmm.
everybody who wants to practice that day. Usually,
So how do you show your merit? Do you spar, or am I
typically,
hitting a
yeah.
dummy? All right.
There's both,
Mm,
but a little easier to actually show your skill level with sparring.
that's probably true. Man's like, I don't want to beat up a bunch of just normal ass dudes, but I will.
But imagine the kids section will also be doing this potentially.
Jack just is like, oh no, just swarmed. Ah! They got him. Sure.
Thunderstep.
Yeah,
It just kills all of them.
just
I
children.
panicked.
I freaked out. I'm sorry. There was a lot of them. Their hands are sticky.
They all have like 4 health.
No, it's fine. Madden will hang out here, and if they're doing sparring, he will spar. He wants people to think he is good and capable, so they invite him to things and tell him about bad doings. He wants to work his way up as quickly as possible.
There are
Is Amara
others.
anywhere around?
Are you asking him or me?
I'm asking you, Katie.
No.
And then I will ask him, Colin.
Hmm.
Have you seen Amara around?
I haven't seen her since last night when you all came over to see us.
Right. Okay, well, guess I'll hang out and do whatever we're doing here. Maybe I'll go bother Bird Club later, I don't know. Or that table with magic, that seems fun.
Not many people usually are part of that.
Oh, tell me when we're going to do a little sparring. I know a little magic, not as much as some, I'm sure, but
It'll be a lot of help then, I'm sure, to
I
the cause.
we'll see if that is true.
But yeah, feel free to look around. We'll be. This will probably last half an hour tops,
Mm,
and then we'll
sure.
head over.
Okay. Oh, well, I'll see you there then.
Of course, Jack is still being held hostage during this.
Madden, we'll leave him there.
No.
And we'll go check out like Bird Club and Magic Club and Weapons Club.
Mm.
Those will be his stops, just to get basic info. He's like, yeah, I can do magic to an extent.
Oh yeah, and don't forget Chess Club exists and Fireworks Club.
I guess
Those are the
I'll
ones
go to
important ones.
yeah, I'll go to Chess Club and Fireworks Club. I'll meander around. I also like push Denny towards the cardboard cutout of Lamb.
Oh no,
Tell her-
he went with them immediately.
Perfect. I'm like, when we split, I'm like, tell her, tell her. And
Just kind of like waves them off.
you tell her, and then he'll do his stuff.
Then we will go back over to Kian and Lamb. So Lamb would be being brought along for this anyway, as Billy was going to take you both to the same place. You were able to see the drop off of your other two friends, so you got to see where everyone else has landed up with their first choice based on Billy and Vaughn.
Good.
They tried to get Denny to stop at that table with you, Madden, and he just went along. Like, no.
They're like, okay.
Nope.
He can't be governed. Understood.
Ungovernable.
But Billy leads you kind of away from the tables to a little closer to the bar, but a street over, where there is a fairly large garden.
Oh. Is this the garden or just a garden?
It's the garden. And he will go up to the house that is situated there and knock on the door. And a woman answers. She kind of looks like she's in her late 30s, maybe early 40s. Has a pair of like ivory antlers branching off of her temples. Ears kind of similar to lambs, but a bit more deer-like. And has these mossy green eyes, gold flecks in them. Wearing a longer skirt that has like no sides to it, and a halter top, all pink.
Wow.
So you are able to see like her fur and her hooves at the bottom. And she'll answer the door. And Billy will say, this is Kian and Lamb. This is Dan V. Dan V. Kian Lamb.
Nice to meet you. Heard briefly about you.
Would you like to see the garden?
Yes.
She'll step out, shut her door, and start walking through. Billy leaves so fast.
Interesting. Did he... Can I insight that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why are you running? 24.
You just kind of looked intimidated by the situation. Yeah. Like, no.
Understandable.
It's like, this is a lot.
We're looking respectfully at the garden.
She will just walk you through it quietly.
I guess Kian will take it in, Are there any of our liars' brides here?
Yes, there are.
I
She's
think.
got a good selection of plants here.
Ooh. I think Kian will address the liars' brides like, oh, I saw some of those outside of town as well.
Do they interest you?
They do, actually. My dad was studying those in particular, so I've got some notes on them.
Oh, when did he visit?
It's been years. I was very small.
They only grow here, you know.
Really? Interesting. Do you find much use for them?
Oh, we use them all the time.
Yeah. In the notes it said it could be good for easing anxiety and stuff.
That could be one of many uses. I would agree.
I'd love to pick your ear about it sometime.
By all means, we're here.
Okay. I think she'll ask some basic questions like what uses does she find? Does she use it for a lot? We'll start with that.
Go ahead. Give me. I'll say persuasion.
Hmm. 7.
What do you think we use it for?
What do I think? Well, I am curious if you use it in that wine we had.
Very perceptive. Yes, the brewers use it for that.
Yeah, it definitely gave a very strong, relaxing feeling, so that makes sense.
It's where the honey flavor comes from.
Ah. I was thinking about maybe making it into a tea.
Oh, you just came from the lunch, didn't you? That's what that is.
Ah, okay.
Very
So
simple
be
tea.
done.
Yes. You dry them out. You could change the flavor to whatever you'd prefer with your own herbs, but it's definitely doable.
Something to experiment with then. Well, this is quite an extensive garden. How long have you been here?
Oh. The garden, I've been taking care of it for, I want to say, 12 years now.
I see. Do you enjoy it?
Of course. I was looking for somewhere that I could be able to use different types of plants, and as you said, and I told you this one is fairly rare, so being here is a rare opportunity.
Yeah, that makes sense. Have you found anything else to do with it?
That is the primary use that I've used it for here, is creating these teas, helping dry it, and provide what they need for the brewers.
Hmm.
No one else seems to know how to care for plants. They can use them, but not care for them.
Oh dear. That must put a lot of pressure on you.
I don't mind.
Hmm.
It's good to feel useful.
Yes, I think I agree with you there.
But there are plenty of plants, if that is what you are interested in doing now that you're here.
Hmm.
Plenty
I
of
am.
space. We can make a second garden.
Oh,
I mean, whenever we've gotten at least a decent amount more people, they end up moving the walls, make it bigger. So could easily add more.
wow. I do have some experience with caring for gardens, so I could definitely help out.
Ooh, so they just pick up the walls and move them? So they can just pick them up right out of the ground and move them? Is that what you're telling me, Dad? Me, lamb?
They don't just pick it, they have to, they will take it apart and rebuild.
Ooh, that sounds like it takes a lot of time.
Have
It
they done
does.
it before?
Yes.
Ooh,
Wow.
It's kind of why all the houses are incredibly close together, as they put it off as long as they can.
Hmm.
That's why, if they're going to, you want to make sure you make a claim of some space when it happens, so that they have to make it big enough.
Yeah, I wonder. My dad didn't mention anything about a town, so maybe this was before it grew.
It's possible. It didn't always used to be on the banks like this. They started in the island
Hmm.
and then grew outward from there.
I see. They must have been quite protective of their land, though, because my dad came into some trouble when he was looking for these flowers.
Oh, what kind of trouble?
Some sort of altercation. He got hurt pretty bad, unfortunately.
I'm sorry to hear that. Uh, there are creatures outside. Was it something along those lines?
No, it was men.
Oh. Hmm. Fortunately, I was not part of that, so I don't know exactly what happened there, but I know the ones on the walls can be quite protective
Hmm.
if people are approaching that we aren't expecting.
Right. Could have been a misunderstanding.
Typically, people don't just wander here on their own. They're usually brought in. But if it was
Yes.
back then, that's even. There wouldn't have been walls then for them to have been on.
Mm. Yeah. Unsure. I've just been wondering about it now that I'm here
Hmm.
after finding the flowers and everything.
It could be worth talking to someone that's been here since the very beginning.
Hmm.
They would
Who would-
probably know a bit better,
Yeah.
at least.
Who would you recommend?
Well, I mean, of course, Diarmid has always been here. If you
Right.
want to speak with him, it's either Colin or Vaughn was here at the beginning with him too. I can't remember which.
Okay.
But I know one of them has been here with him since day one, and then the other, I think, joined shortly after. But I will admit I spend most of my time in the garden.
Understandable.
Not
I probably would too.
if if Billy hadn't brought you all here today, I might have missed that there were new recruits.
Oh. Got your own little oasis here, huh?
Does feel that way. But you all are welcome here anytime. The rules still apply to my house as they do every other.
Hmm. You don't strike me as fond of guests, though.
There's a spare room that someone could stay in.
Good
It
to
might
know.
be a little full, but it's there.
Oh, full of what?
Other plants.
I thought so.
But I could make an exception. If you're going to be at my garden anyway, you're welcome to stay here.
Thank you.
Welcome. She will make sure that Lamb knows that this is also to her.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Great.
that sounds really nice. Hoity toity toity.
She does not extend it to Denny, who has been standing at the edge of the garden just staring.
May Lamb take a gander at the plants as they walk by and see if there's anything that stands out as not good or weird or
Other
know.
than the other.
yeah, there's
not
the
one.
bad one, but if there's any other bad ones.
Yeah,
Show us
give
your
me
bad plants.
Let's roll nature. Kian, you can roll nature too. Why not?
Yeah.
You recognize plants.
She'd be looking.
No.
No?
Mine tried to go in the bag. There we go. 23.
Oh, Lamb's less than half of that. So
Wow. There's plenty of terrible stuff here.
Oh.
There's a good mixture of these are really poisonous and these are actually helpful for people. It looks like she's just kind of growing whatever she can get her hands on. They are nicely separated though.
That's good. The garden is organized.
It's very organized. But yes, you could get very deadly things from this garden if you so choose.
Interesting. Can not to make you look at a bunch of flowers, but can Kian recognize any other poisonous thing, anything in particular that might stand out?
Yeah, this one. Fast. You said that was like a 23, 24?
23.
Yes. You see some nightshade. There's, let's see, where are all of my poisoned ones? I had a whole list
Ooh.
of bad plants.
Mistletoe.
Mm,
There's mistletoe everywhere in this world.
hell yeah. Scroll.
Listen, there's so many plants in this compendium.
That's true.
Might have to search in a different fashion.
Mm.
Every part of a tomato plant except the fruit of the tomato.
Okay, if we just start talking about, things like that, a lot of things you shouldn't be eating out there.
You guys don't eat the stems?
They're nightshades.
Mm.
So are potatoes.
Huh. Did not know that.
Listen, these compendiums not set up the best for searching like that.
You need a spreadsheet.
I do need to make a spreadsheet. I'll go to this other section. It won't be the same, but it's fine. So there is the nightshade. You find some. She has some water hemlock.
Oh.
There is a lot of rare stuff actually in her garden. There's opium. There's opium in her garden. She's got citron. There's a couple different mosses in there. Not as rare, but she has comfrey, motherwort, and you also recognize vervain. There's a lot going on in this space.
Seems like it. I think Kian's now wondering what else is in that fucking drink.
There could be a lot in that drink.
Just because I think maybe any of us would have noticed. Is there a hawthorn tree in this town?
Oh.
No.
Reassuring.
Good question.
They are more rare.
True.
But there are quite a lot of plants here. And the more time you spend in this space, you'll be able to easily start picking out more of them. Because it is still earlier spring, so not everything is really sprouted yet.
Right. Good point.
But she is happy to have you there as long as you'd like.
Wow. Kian's happy to hang out there and talk about plants and stuff.
Yeah. You and Lamb are welcome to stay here and basically get out of the activity that you are supposed to do afterwards. Because
did he ever?
This is technically the group that you are talking with, and talking plants is an activity. Taking care of plants.
We're
So
doing an activity.
you're doing your activity by being here. Madden, you wanted to go by many a table.
Spiel from each table.
That you get a spiel, you get a pamphlet.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
why you should join us. Chess clubs meets every
Uh-huh.
Tuesday and Thursday.
Got it.
Yeah, at around 2 p.m. Uh, you go to
Got
the
it.
fireworks club. Fireworks club has a little display. They aren't like setting anything off, but what should I have Madden roll for? He, I don't know if
For
he's
what?
for I don't think you need to roll anything. I just
Okay,
tell you.
perfect.
I just tell you.
I love that.
So they have on their table like displays of different things that they've made. One of which looks very similar to the bombs from Glenva.
Mmm.
So that nice like smooth black exterior, you can see the cracks in it that would be glowing red before whatever happens, but you recognize that.
Ooh. What are these? Big point.
The person will explain. Those are one of our prototype fireworks.
Oh, very cool.
Mhm.
Doesn't look like it goes like up. It's a circle.
Well, you have to like. That's why it's a prototype. Right now, we don't have a good launching mechanism. We kind of have to use a slingshot right now to get it up in the air.
Oh, I see.
They started out as smoke bombs. So
Mm,
just something like a colorful puff of smoke
yeah.
on the ground.
Who designed this one? Was that just the club?
Oh, we designed everything on the table here.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So where do you guys meet?
He'll give you a location. It's let's see. I will roll for east or west.
Yeah, tell me where you store your fireworks. Tell me where they are.
The west side, so same side as a Mars house.
Amazing. That sounds like so much fun.
Hmm.
I'll be sure to swing by. See if it's for me. I've never made a firework before.
You're welcome to come make fireworks with us at any time. We're not
Neat.
really a once a week kind of group. We're pretty dedicated to our craft.
Got it. Then I'll wait to hear from you.
But you can show up at any time. So
That's also true. The doors are always unlocked. Well, I'll show up at some point and we'll see if there's magic there.
we will show you them. Good.
Astounding. I'm going to go to the magic table now.
Great. Magic table just has a person sitting there with a stack of books. And this
Ugh.
is a table for book learning magic.
Oh, I don't think that's my type of magic. Sorry about that.
Oh, happens a lot. Have a
Yeah,
good one.
you too. We'll meander off from that one.
And
I'll go to
then
Bird Club.
Bird Club, they got a good amount of just pigeons by their table that they're feeding.
Ah. I'll introduce them to my birds and just be pleasant.
They will happily attempt to feed these birds. Clover participates. Bronwyn participates.
Hell yeah, Bronwyn. Broaden your horizons.
She's here for it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think Madden is just currently now waiting for, I guess, the sparring and to look cool. And wanted to be like, Kian, can you please like message Amara and like, but Kian's gone now, so
It's true. You are able to go off and do some sparring.
yeah. I'll go beat the shit out of some normal dudes who picked
They
up a
are
sword.
very normal dudes.
Yeah. I'll go easy
that
on
you'd
them.
be up against. Yeah. Jack, roll me a d20, and we'll gauge that to see how many of your badges you get through in this amount of time.
I got a 4.
Okay. You've gotten through that first puzzle. You now know how to tie shoes, even though you've never worn shoes with laces on them before in your life.
I think Jack is using this time as a short rest. He is vaguely involved in these.
I will allow that.
Yeah. So he's going to recover spell slots with Arcane Recovery right now.
Yeah. And seeing how slow you are going at picking up anything, they are just going to keep you here, and they are not going to send you to sparring. You're not ready. Do you see they take other kids away to go where Madden is heading? But they do keep trying to help you.
Madden's gonna beat up these kids.
I'll beat up these kids.
I think once Jack has his, once he's got his Arcane Recovery done, he's just gonna like set himself up from the ground where he's been fiddling with knots and putting blocks in the appropriate holes and kind of dust his hand and be like, well, that was fun. I'm gonna go check something else out. And he'll go over and check out the magic table and see what they've got over there.
Yeah.
He'll give high fives to the kids as he goes.
They will give high fives back.
Little prestidigitation fireworks off of each high five. Like there's a little, like dapping him up real good as he goes.
Right. The adult that was with you does give you a sash with a couple badges on it, so that you
will wear it with pride,
so that you can keep working on it.
Catch Madden's eye and point to his badge, give him a little proud nod.
Madden will give like a little like a little clap as he goes by.
Showed me which hole to stick it in.
Oh, they had to show you.
Apparently, I've been doing it wrong the whole time.
I believe that. And Madden will go to beat the shit out of some normal people.
You sure do that. So you are headed to the magic books person table, Jack. Person perks back up as another person is set to their table. So we do, it's more like book magic learning here. I don't know if that's your thing. It's not everyone's.
I've got a little bit of natural aptitude, but I've spent quite a bit of time in the books, honestly.
Okay. So it's similar to the self-defense classes. We usually try to do a type. We focus on different types every day. And then once we know what your niche is, we'll focus more on that. And just try to help you grow more from there and get what we can.
Happy to imbibe whatever knowledge you've got to share, honestly. It's a whole world out there of different sorts of magic.
Great. So we'll do a class tomorrow. There's two of you, so you probably already met Enid. So it's just you and her that are in the class right now.
Hi, Enid. Good to see you again. Give a wink.
Just waves.
What do you use for
working on her book?
So and he'll take out his spell book and he's like, I've always transferred these spells, but it's like an expensive ink. Usually, for like one spell, it's usually like 50 gold or so. Do you have any of that ink in town for transcribing these spells, or do you have to go out and buy it somewhere?
Well, it depends what kind of ink you're using. Sometimes if we get the right materials for it, we do have an art club. They love to make things. So they have been known to try to make ink sometimes. So we've used that before. But we do sometimes buy things from other towns. We are pretty close to the capital, so we're able to get stuff from them.
So above the table talk, we've got Enid's old spell book, and Jack was going to try and transcribe some of those spells. there is a rules requirement that it's 50 gold per spell to transcribe them and 2 hours. You've got plenty of
Mhm.
time. Wants to know how I want to know how we approach the 50 gold in a town that doesn't spend gold. So I just made it an ink that costs money. Like,
I would allow you, because you just have this book right here. You've acquired it. I would just let you be able to be like, and this is now part of my book.
oh, okay, that's
You have it. Like,
very
it's not like you are at a library and needing to borrow their book. You own her book at this point.
yeah. And I'm obviously not
So
pulling that out like in front of her, but
no, but you could easily have like ripped a page out and stuck it into your book. And so
okay.
I'm not going to make you pay to transcribe something you could just have shoved into your book anyway.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Now, if we start stealing from libraries, people might get mad about it.
Yeah. Is there anything laid out on the table? Are there any like spells that there are available here to be learned?
No.
Okay.
Just her book that it looks like she is writing in, but it does not look like spell work. More like this is the theories of different schools of magic that she is writing out. Enid's working on her cantrip still.
Yeah. Oh, well, good luck to her.
Mm-hmm.
So Jack would just humor this woman at the table, like pretend that she probably knows more about magic than he does, and he'll just start asking questions about the different, schools of magic, just to.
Mm. And she will answer with the block of text that is in the player's handbook about each type of magic.
I'd heard about a spell, something about hypnotic pattern. Is there a place in town that you would teach that spell?
I could look into it and see if we've got anything about it.
Oh, that's fine. Maybe we'll meet up on the morrow and further discuss this. There were the other stations I wanted to stop at while this
Right, of
wonderful
course.
event was
Yeah.
going on. But by the way, Jack was the name. What was yours?
Uh, her name is Hadley.
Hadley. Oh, that's a lovely name. How do you keep your eyes so shiny?
I think that was related to being hydrated.
Oh, all right. I thought maybe the magic was within you. You were a sorcerer or something like that. That just
You're a charmer. I will keep it. Okay.
never learned anything
Charm
about
school.
charm school at all, honestly. But
I'll make a note. She
This-
starts writing it down.
lovely to meet you, Hadley. Thank you for your time.
And you are welcome to go explore any of these other tables.
Jack would go towards the history table, but I want to let Mac have some time to play before the session's over.
The history table.
I'm catching up on the notes.
The history table is a similar vibe. Like they just study history things in general. So if there's something related to history you are interested in learning about, they might know about it, or they'd definitely be interested in learning about it.
Would love to get an overview of the history of the town and the Boundless. Like, just whatever the visitor center plaque says.
They give you the very generic. The Boundless have been around for 20 years when Dearmid started this town, and we have grown to have thousands of members since then.
And where's Dearmid from? You from around these parts?
Oh, the person at the table. I've never thought about that. Dearmid's just always been, from here, from Haven. So he did name the town Haven like a year or two in. So I don't know about before that. Should we could write a book about his history, so we get the full history leading up to. You've got some good ideas. You should join the history club.
I'm considering it strongly.
Yep.
Do you have resources here in the town for research? or would we have to do,
It's a lot of interviewing.
like interview and work,
Yeah.
journalism?
Yes.
Is there a
more like
journalism club in town?
I think that's us
Oh, all right.
at the same time. But we would probably pair with the art club to get things printed.
Masters of many skills. Commendable. It was nice to meet you.
You as well.
Whatever your name was, and we'll make Katie check her.
I
randomly
have so
generated
many.
name.
I have so many names. You want another name from me?
Yeah, put it in
I
the
will-
notes.
This person's name is Dorian.
Dorian, someone should paint you.
Mm,
Maybe over tomorrow
art
on the
club.
wall.
A whole portrait of this man.
It's meant to be a portrait to the community, right? There's a place for you on that wall. You should be there. Give dictatorial notes of. I don't think they got your chin right. Fix it. I know the history of that chin, and it's not right on that wall. You
Of
should be there.
course.
Bring the whole club. It's gonna be fun.
We'll probably go by at some point.
I've heard. I've seen the flyers. People are obviously hyped about it.
Of course. You are welcome to type up this mural to as many people as you want.
Yep, that's what he's doing. He's just making his way around, being like, check out the mural. It's gonna be awesome.
Mm,
And give them all like a little personal reason that he can establish about them in 5 minutes that's gonna make them want to get their picture on the mural.
mm. All right. Madden, you're busy beating up people nicely, not fully killing them, but still beating every single one of these normal dudes that you are fighting. We will go back over to Kian and Lamb. So you all are with the herbalist lady. Lamb, Madden told Denny that he was supposed to talk to you.
Okie dokie.
So I'll give you a quick recap of what happened. They followed Dearmid into the meeting house, and what Denny was told to try to listen through the door to see if he heard anything. And then they went to Amara's house, and Denny definitely knows there's something in there, but wouldn't show Madden what it was, other than he handed him a map and was told he had to tell you because you can understand him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So Denny will pull you aside while Kian is talking with Danby.
What's up? Everything all right?
Madden's bad at seeing things.
Well, I knew that, but it's not really a moral failing or anything. He's a bright lad in his way. What is it that he was trying to see?
I don't know how much I can say. So there's stuff to see in her house.
Right.
Also in that meeting room.
Oh. In
I
both.
don't. You should look in there.
All right.
Okay. I don't think any of you used your eyes in there.
I think you're right. Okay. I'll have a look. Next I've got a good opportunity. Should I do the meeting house first or Amara's first? Or does it matter?
Maybe her house doesn't have anyone in it, but up to you all. I can't help more. He starts looking at his arm worriedly.
Right. Thank you for your help. And if there's anything that I can do to assist, perhaps we can talk about it a bit soon. I hope. Don't know what's going on these next couple of days, but soon,
Sure. Yeah. My
right.
arm's here.
I'll have a good long look at it. Um, once I've got a few fewer things I've got to keep in my mind at the same time. Um, but thank you. I'll have a look in Amara's here very soon if it looks like I won't be much missed. So, thank you.
You could bring them all if you want. I don't think anyone has been seeing anything.
Oh dear. Right. Okay, okay. Uh, might be
Bad
best if we do
eyes.
bring. Oh dear. Well, sometimes it just takes a different angle of seeing, you know. Um, we'll see what we can see. I think Lamb will kind of like check where Kian seems to be at in conversation with the family over here. Like if this still seems like it's going strong and we seem like we're getting good stuff, she doesn't want to rush Kian out the door, but
Think you could probably find a moment where conversation starts to slow down, so easy enough.
fair enough, fair enough. All right.
They're just talking about random plants, whichever one they're next to. So this
Yeah.
one is my opium plant. This is
Hmm.
This is for the heavy hitting backaches.
Hmm.
very good pain medicine if you know what you're doing.
If you know what
Right.
you're doing. Oh yeah, I'm terribly sorry to interrupt. Cian, I think I've need of your help with something a little wheeze away, if I may trouble you.
Sure.
I very much want to speak more about more of these herbs very soon, though. Be back soon, right?
As I told her, you are both welcome here. There is a spare room filled with plants. You are welcome to stay in.
Hmm.
Oh, that does sound rather nice. I won't lie. Right. Okay. Thank you.
And she will see you all to the pathway, and then
Mhm.
does not leave her space. It goes back
Yeah.
inside.
Fair.
Hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Interesting.
And Lim will fill Kian in on the way about what she got from Denny and ask, do you think we should round up the other two, or should we have a look ourselves first?
Well, we might as well mention it to them. They shouldn't be too far here.
I know that I think Madden sent Denny over, so Madden probably knows, but I'm not sure about Jack.
Hmm.
Jack
What
doesn't
was?
know Jack.
He was busy being in the Boundless Boy Scouts.
Yes, and learning to, what was it, tie a shoe?
Yes.
Yes.
So Denny was saying we need to have another look around.
I think so. Around Amara's house, he was saying there's something significant in there that others have been missing, that he saw that seems important, maybe.
Hmm.
And also something in the meeting house, the meeting room, specifically.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, let's let them know.
Mm. At the very least, let them know where we're heading, and if they want to go, they go. And if not, then we'll catch back up with them later.
Mm.
And break.
Onwards.
You two go over to Jack because easy enough to find him. He's still over at the activity tables.
Perfect. Yes. Jack, just wanted to let you know, we'd heard from Denny, uh, who was passing on from Madden, that there might be something worth looking a little closer at, in Amara's and also in the meeting room.
I'm happy to help with that, or I could. Uh, would I know if Madden had spent any? He would have noticed that Madden had spent time at the fireworks table, right? Because that was the only other one that like stuck out at me as one that we should probably learn the pyrotechnics. But I would be aware that Madden was over there
Mm-hmm. It was. I think it was an open enough area. You could have seen him while you were pretending to care about the scouts.
I'm happy to take a walk with you. Some things we can discuss.
Sure, of course. Kian and I were just heading this way.
I'll take a stroll with you, and he'll interlock arms with Lamb.
And Lamb will interlock arms with Kian. And off we go.
Denny leads the way,
Perfect.
and you all find
So
Madden
Denny is Toto.
Yes, Denny's Toto in this, and then there's you three.
So Lamb is the cowardly lion, and
Mhm.
Jack is the Tin Man, and Kian, I guess, then has to be the Scarecrow, which makes Madden Dorothy.
Field the poppies for opium. So there we go. So full circle.
So we find Madden wrecking some normies.
Follow the yellow brick road on my mandolin.
Do they meander past the sparring circle?
Yeah.
You would pass by that area and see that he is sparring with people.
Hmm.
And I'm sure we could probably give him a little wave.
Should we square up?
And he could probably see that Denny is there.
Hmm.
I push a dude over.
My friends are here.
Oh, that was fun. I guess I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll help that guy back up.
You were supposed
Push
to
him down again. Help him back up.
He just like pushes this man over.
This dude comes at you with a rapier, you're like, nah.
Yeah,
No,
sidestep,
no,
grab
no.
head, push over. I don't really know how to use a rapier. Sorry.
That's the whole point of the class.
I know you're right. Well, tomorrow, whatever weapon that is, I'll focus up. But I should go. So see you then, and I'll go over to the group. Denny, did you talk? Did Denny talk?
Yes. Denny
He talked.
He mentioned there was something that needed closer looking at in Amara's and the meeting house. He said he couldn't see very much more, but...
Tell them to use their eyes this time.
I can hear it in his voice that I don't care what he said too much.
Oh, I can understand him. And just a little prestidigitation of like a little lightning flicks across Jack's eyes as he looks
He
at
didn't
Denny.
say hello.
I only know hello.
He did not say hello.
That kind of sidesteps to be behind Madden. Jack does that.
So
I'm going to use my
go.
eyes.
Let's go to Amara's, and then maybe tonight we could take a little detour somewhere else.
Hmm.
Right. Sure. That sounds good.
Cool. We'll go to Amara's.
Hooray!
You all get to her house. Let me roll something.
Oh, and I was curious if you could also send her a message, perhaps.
Oh,
I haven't seen her in a minute.
I was just
Not
thinking about
already.
that. Yes. We haven't
Also,
seen
I
her
don't know if
either.
you've talked to Varys today, but like I hate putting that at the forefront, but I wouldn't mind if you could just say a hello. But also, you should probably see if Amara's good.
Yes, let's do that. Let's check in. Hello. Where did you get off to? We haven't seen you lately. Are you all right? And then
Hold on.
can we meet you somewhere?
Let me pull up the sending spell real fast.
Oh God.
Interesting. Interesting, Katie.
Huh?
I don't think Amara's in a good place, guys. Like in my heart of hearts.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Is Varys there with you?
Are you
Oh,
in the
no.
box? Are you in the music box?
Are you inside Denny's stomach?
They're chatting in a music box right now.
They're just.
Oh,
She's like, this is
God.
fun.
This is fine.
Hey guys, it's free real estate.
Mm.
I mean,
If
if it's
only
free real estate.
Joshua wasn't busy, I'd ask him his opinion on this.
Oh
How
no.
dare
Ooh,
he be
ask me.
busy?
I'll put on my DM hat.
Oh boy.
I'll send you it via Discord.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
I'll look. All right, guys, I'm gonna put on my just like very unbiased DM hat.
Definitely very unbiased.
I unbiased. This is a
Mhm.
different bitch.
Lock the
Um,
fuck in.
So I made it to several of the tables, and a little conflicted. It seems like the people in charge of these clubs, who are supposed to have a special interest in each of these things, don't know shit about fuck any of the subjects.
Huh.
And I've convinced them that I don't know shit about fuck. But also, maybe they've just convinced me that they don't know shit about fuck.
Hmm.
I don't know if we're being double bluffed here.
Hard to say. I
But
didn't get
It
around to any
sort of
tables.
feels like it'd be a lot of effort to get enough people on the same joke so that they all
Right.
sort of work the same. You understand what I mean? It'd be difficult
Well,
to get all
everyone
that many
definitely
different
seems
kinds
to
of people
be
all feeling
under
a
a
little
certain
bit dumb.
influence, but
I talked to the lovely lady that was supposed to be in charge of the magic club, and
Mm.
couldn't give me any sort of information about any kind of magic other than please come to the club. And
Firework Club made the bombs that blew up that town. Just so you know.
well,
Um,
that's very interesting information. Did the
they
person
don't seem to
seem like?
think it did that, but you know.
Did you ask them? Did it blow up town?
No, but they said it was a firework and that they slingshot it into the air, and I'm just going to go with that. That's what they think happens.
Well,
Mm.
and
Perhaps it does go off in lovely colours when it's not planted inside a building.
the fine folk running the scouts seemed to fully believe I couldn't lace up a boot. And I'm not sure what that says about their ability to understand somebody's capabilities or their own ability to lace up a boot.
Right.
Did you lace up the boot though?
No, I was kind of looking over my shoulder the whole time,
Oh, I see. I see.
telling jokes for the kids and doing little tricks. But
I am wondering in the back of her mind, can he lace a boot?
Now we're instilled with doubt.
hey, buckles, doesn't matter.
It's the medieval Velcro.
Yes, it is the medieval.
So, Kian, you send Amara a message basically saying, "Hey, bestie, where'd you go? Can we meet up?"
Yeah.
Yo, bestie, where you at?
You can tell she wakes up from this message. Kian, right? I had a meeting. I should be leaving here soon. We could get dinner.
She's fucked. She's
Oh, no.
compromised.
That's what you get back.
Kian will relay that.
You guys are walking into her house this moment.
Fuck.
But we need to look for something here.
No, let's look at her shit, and Amara doesn't get to learn anything else. She's off the table. We push for the mural. We say that that's still good. We can't tell her anything else. So let's take a look around.
Okay. It's not too big of a space, so
Not a very
Yeah,
big space.
divide and conquer. I don't know.
What are
Everyone's
people?
scattered.
I'll take investigation rolls. And what are you all looking at in particular? Like
Did Denny give
kind
us
of areas?
any useful?
Absolutely not. He kind of looked around the whole space and then made face it. Madden was like, and then told Lem that Madden's bad at using his eyes.
I'm gonna close the door behind us and stand in front of it. Jack's eyes will again glisten with lightning as he looks straight at Denny. What are we meant to be seeing? I want to use my eyes.
Also, Lamb, go ahead and just take off one of your first level spell slots while that's happening.
Yeah. I can do that. Is there any way I can do perception instead of investigation?
I'll take it.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. That will actually allow me to participate in a way that helps.
What should we look for?
I'll take intimidation from Jack.
Okay, I got a dirty 20 to investigation, but I'll give it intimidation as well because fun, creepy bird guy. That's a 7. He sees through my bullshit. He knows I don't have lightning eyes.
He was like, "You just did that 2 seconds ago. It looks exactly the same. It's not natural."
He copy pasted the effect.
It's like, is this CGI?
It like clips through his hair a little bit. He's like, hold on.
Hang on now.
It's like, I know what real lightning looks like because you can do that. This isn't that. What?
Madden rolled bad. He's just gonna. He's like, I don't know what I'm fucking looking for. So he'll take a spot where he can like maybe look out the window a little bit, see if anybody's coming to beat the shit out of us.
Window watching for Madden.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Ian and Liam, what'd you get?
19.
We're rolling investigation.
Or
I asked for perception.
I'll be
so.
kind.
Yeah.
Oh, good, because I got a 7.
On
I
the
think
dice
Ian
or
would
in
be
total?
looking for total. Any sort of
funny.
like papers or something that might have useful information on it.
Okay. So
Anything she might have laying out and about.
well, that specifically, I'll tell you that Madden, you were in here when this map was taken. So with that gone, everything kind of looks like it is now pristine in here. Like there are no papers laying out anymore. It's like it was cleaned up a bit.
Does the map have any like extra markings on it?
Yeah, it has like she labeled this is her house. It has the meeting house. It has the different like places in town, like the cafe, the blacksmith, and it has where the barracks are, and it's labeled that is where Vaughn stays. It has another house near that attached where Colin stays, and that Dearmid is with the meeting house.
Okay.
So some general important places.
Nope.
Cool. And then Madden will just watch everybody else figure stuff out.
With a 19 and a 20. Lamb, you were told to look really nice, really, really hard. And then Jack, you were also told to look really hard. I'll say the first thing you find is she has a set of books, like just normal books people would read, on her desk. And Kia, you're sitting there looking for papers, and Lamb, you come over and you point out that there is one like that looks like a page that is ripped out of the book that is back in the book, but sticking up a bit.
Interesting. What about this one right here? She kind of like thumbs at the torn page that's kind of sticking out a little bit.
Does she take it out?
Yeah.
It is jagged along the edge, does not match the book it was in.
Oh.
Like it was torn from the binding. You look at the date at the top, and it is dated from about 8 years ago.
Oh,
Hmm?
this is from a ways back.
Are you going to
What
read
is
it?
this?
What's it
Yeah.
say?
What does it say? She holds it so that Kian can see it. And anybody else who comes over, frankly. If anybody wants to read over her shoulder, she will allow them.
We don't need to read this 3 people at a time, 4 people at a time. You just read it out loud.
Madden stares out the window and gets it read to him.
Yes, that's true.
Dramatically.
Yes.
I will say, with the fact that you have all been given handwritten schedules, you can tell this is Amara's handwriting. It's not exactly the same, but it's hers.
Okay.
So it starts with, so it's from 8 years ago. Another nightmare tonight. I can still feel their blood on my hands, hear their screams echo, even though I'm awake. Writing in this is supposed to help, but nothing feels different. Nothing feels lighter. It's all too much. This town and everyone constantly smiling and agreeing and eager to help out should be comforting. They mean well, but I'm suffocating. It's still dark out. Maybe some tea and air will help. Be easier to think once I'm beyond these walls. And the writing after this looks a bit different. Like it was written at a different time. It's a bit tighter. The ink is kind of smudged, like they were writing very quickly. I must be seeing things. It's the lack of sleep. It has to be. Vond was out there near the woods to the west. I thought he was returning from patrolling the outer wall. I almost called out to him until I saw the shapes on the ground at his feet. Bodies. At least 2, maybe 3. I didn't get close enough to be sure. He dragged them one by one toward a shallow pit. I must have misunderstood. There are a dozen explanations for what I saw, more if I try hard enough. Perhaps they attacked him. They could have been bandits. Maybe they were already dead and he was simply cleaning up. He could have been protecting us. Vond wouldn't do something like this without reason. There must be a reason. But I know what I saw. I think. I'll speak to Dearman tomorrow. He'll tell me I'm mistaken and laugh and explain it away, and I'll feel foolish and relieved. Tomorrow.
And this other entry, I know it was a ways after the first one, but can we tell how long after?
It looks like it was, no, it's just like a line down with the writing looks a little different. So they clearly took a break and then started writing.
Okay.
But there isn't a second date.
Okay. Is there anything else on the page?
That is it on that page.
All right.
Clearly, they've tampered with her mind before.
At least once, if not more than once.
Or it could be whatever's in the water. That makes people doubt what they have seen.
Denny taps on your shoulder, Madden, and kind of points at the desk.
Oh, what a lovely desk. Thank you, Denny. And I'll just go over.
Something
Start
about the desk?
opening that bitch up and taking things out.
Let's have a look. Let's see if we can find more of this journal. This 8-year-old journal.
With the 19 and 20, as I say, you can find sneaky things very easily. There's a hidden panel in the bottom of one of these desk drawers.
Okay.
That you see the scratches and they're able to pop it up. And you find another one. This one is dated from 5 years ago. The page is a bit warped. There are water stains on this one, blurring some of the words and making it difficult to read.
Okay.
They're all gone. Everyone who's protected me on these recruitment trips, all of my friends slaughtered. The new recruits from Turok are missing. The main road to Haven is usually safe, especially with scouts escorting us, but this trip was different. A man was waiting for us along the roads.
Mm.
I
Hmm.
shouted a warning. The recruits bolted into the trees. I stepped forward because the others were already clashing steel with him, and I couldn't just stand there. I thought I could protect them, but we didn't stand a chance. I've never seen anyone move like him. I blink and replay it, and it still makes no sense. The way he slipped between blades, the precision of each strike, it lasted a minute at most, and then everyone was dead except me. I don't understand why he stopped. Perhaps he noticed my hands shaking and thought I wasn't a threat. I thought he'd kill me too, but he lowered his blade and introduced himself as Varys, like we were meeting in a tavern instead of standing in a pool of blood. He circled me, pulling out a flask, and told me everything he knew of the Boundless, that they are predators, the scum of the earth, a plague. I told the bastard he was wrong, that we're out here helping and protecting people from the world the king has made, and I tried to take him down. The next thing I remember is waking up in that pool of blood and finding a note asking for my help in stopping them. If there's any truth to his claims, I'll find out. I'll search for the new recruits first, or at least make sure they're okay. All of those lost lives. I can't stop seeing their bodies on the ground, replaying those last horrific moments. If he's wrong, I'll tell Diarmid of the Falls, have him warn the scouts about this monster. We can't lose more innocent people. For now, I'm already back in town. I've begun gathering what information I can, a rough map, notes on us higher ranking members, scouting missions, coming plans leave town. When I visit the meeting house tomorrow, I'll write down what Diarmid goes over with us and send it out to Varys if I find anything incriminating.
Mm.
If he's right, the people deserve to know the truth and need to be protected. I hope I'm doing the right thing.
Sweet. She knew
The-
Varys 5 years
Well,
ago.
and I'm sure has found a way, not by her own hand, I'm sure, to forget him. Each time she goes to them, or they notice that she's faltering, they do something to alter her mind. And I think it might be more than just a sip of tea. There has to be something more that they do.
Most likely, but I'm sure the tea is part of it for everyone else. It's all they drink here.
Right.
Oh yeah, people are keep what placid by it. It's drugs.
Hmm.
They like it. They can't get enough of it. It's nasty. It's disgusting. But they drink it anyway.
Seems they've gotten to a point where they probably don't even taste it.
Mm. Dear
Or they
me.
forget.
Uh, I don't think we should stay here tonight. I think we should try to pick a house maybe off the beaten path. Um,
I don't know. Cian and I were offered room in with the herbalist, but I don't know if we should take up with anybody else around here or if we should keep to ourselves. Our
I
group,
think
I
we should
mean.
try to stick together, perhaps, just in case, because I don't know if they are just altering her mind or are able to get info out of her. And if that is the case, we're in a situation.
Right.
Well, we
Oh.
know one empty house. There might be others.
True.
I-
Sure.
I've been doing a bit of light vandalism just to try and draw interest to our cause. I think if I left a message here that came off somewhat threatening, it would draw attention to that. Maybe.
I'm worried that if it's left here, they might think it's us, as we've been here,
Well, they might
Yeah.
already know it's
Mara.
us.
but they
I
might not. Honestly,
I
I don't care either way. I know where Vaughn lives, and I think that's something that we should possibly deal with, not tonight, but tomorrow night. If we're able to deal with Vaughn and get
Hmm.
the thing that we're interested in,
Hmm.
I think those would be two great goals.
If we want to stick together, we know where an empty house is. If we don't think it's already compromised,
Well, it was cleaned out, but
Hmm.
we didn't see anything else in there besides name carved on a bedpost, so...
And we don't even know if anyone's suspected us at this point or if we're being watched as it is.
I mean, this is the choice we have to make. Do we hole up with just us, or do we hole up with civilians and hope that because we are with civilians, they will not try anything, and do not know that for certain?
Hmm.
Don't even
Why
know which
take
is
the
the
risk then? If they're gonna try something, we can handle
Yeah,
it.
yeah. If
No
we
need to
have to
get
flee,
them
we
involved.
flee.
Right.
We give the info we got. We come back later.
Mm-hmm. At the very least, we know the layout of the place. We know where folks are, and hopefully, there'll be plenty of innocents off at the mural painting, and that'll get a good number of folks out the way, no matter what, whether they're able to do whatever to Amara or what.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll stay in one of the empty houses you were talking about, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll keep watches.
Right.
But
I think that's best.
hopefully they're just worried about Amara and not us.
Right.
I hope.
Because clearly
then-
she's been cause for concern before.
Yeah, and maybe tonight we can maybe stealthily swing by the meeting house,
Mm-hmm.
take a look in that room,
Mm-hmm.
maybe
there's
find the entrance to the basement.
Maybe there's information
Hmm.
there about where they take folk that they disappear. Maybe we'll find Mara there.
Maybe.
I don't even want to leave her to this. She's been an ally as far as we can tell.
And she seems a decent person when she's not being made to forget.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Right.
going to send her back out. Why would they waste the resources on wiping her mind if they're not just going to send her back out to be a smiling face in the community?
Yeah.
We'll get eyes on her.
Right.
While you were
Mm.
talking, Denny slides two more that he has acquired onto the table for you, and one of them
Denny.
has a shawl with it.
Hmm?
A
One of the what?
shawl.
A shawl.
One of
All
the
right.
letters had a shawl with it, like a hole.
Yep.
All right,
Yes,
Lamb.
well,
I'll turn them
nice.
towards her. All right.
Hmm?
Well, all
If you want to
right.
read them, but he hands
Yeah.
you two more.
Thank you, Denny. Yeah, we'd best read these. If there's anything
More.
else to find out, if there's any more evidence that we can level or use.
Oh, I'm just glad I know who I can beat the shit out of now. It's really good to I don't know about Colin yet, but I know I get to beat the shit out of Vond, which is very exciting.
Seems like a really terrible piece of work, so I
Yeah,
won't be
sometimes you're
very
just like-
mad if we give him a good stump.
Yeah.
We were going to take him and Dearmond and Colin and all the rest out anyways. Anyone that was...
Well, we didn't know if they were like Amara. This confirms at least that Vond is not. I don't have
Right.
confirmation on Colin, but if he fights us, it has to be what it will be. But if we're able to find info, that'd be better. But I understand if we can't. Nam, tell me a story, a terrible story.
She is about
Here's
to
a-
tell you a terrible
Here's
story.
your third terrible story.
Here's your third of 4 terrible stories.
This
Thank
is
you.
your third piece of parchment. This is the one that was with the shawl.
Okay.
Danny made sure to keep them together for you. It is
Keep
like
them.
a gray, black, and red wool shawl. Pretty nice. This one is dated from 2 years ago.
Okay.
It says, Hanlon came to me tonight after dusk. He looked like he hadn't slept in days. Never sat down, kept pacing, eyes on the door. Hanlon said he had no one else to turn to, that he's being blackmailed. Whenever you send out scouting, he's expected to collect more than information, coin, goods, supplies, whatever the people in towns along the route can be convinced to part with. And if he refuses or hesitates or questions anything, then his family will pay the price. I asked who threatened him, but he just shook his head, staring at the door and whispered, I can't say, but it's not just me. I tried to tell him he was mistaken, that we would never stoop to that level of cruelty, but he pushed on. He said that there are people who will suddenly start bringing back more than they should, people who do the work and do everything asked of them and still carry a look like they're waiting for something terrible to happen. Hanlon asked me to watch for the signs. He thinks that if anyone could do something to fix this, it'll be me. Before leaving, he squeezed my arm and begged me not to tell anyone we spoke. I doubt it's necessary, but I'll hide these notes so he has no need to worry. Then there's another jump in the handwriting. It's a bit different. This one is dated a few days later.
Okay.
I've been digging into the scouts' families. I searched for files and they don't exist. Like the people never existed either. Some names are on the protected list, but everyone I've spoken to keeps saying they moved to a new house or took a trip out of town, but no one ever saw them pack. No tracks, no goodbyes, nothing. One day they're here, the next their home is swept and emptied as if they were never real at all. I've searched the shops and haven't found anyone's keepsakes, but there are familiar articles of clothing. I'm certain this shawl belonged to Irvette before she left. I keep thinking about what Hanlon said about families paying the price. Are these disappearances connected? Are the people who refuse to go along vanishing? I need to look into this. I'll start with people on this list and then move on to Colin since he's in charge of scouting missions. If anyone would know more, it'd be him. And if nothing is happening, then at least I'll be able to sleep again.
So we can probably beat the shit out of Colin, right? That
Well, it's
it feels a little
certainly
better.
sounding more likely all the time. I hate to see, let's wait and see what happens in the fourth one, but good gracious, this is a lot.
Is there more note?
This is no
There's a
utopia.
fourth one.
Fourth note.
Fourth terrible story, fourth terrible story, fourth terrible story.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
This last one is dated from only a month ago.
A month. Oh dear.
Work has consumed nearly every waking moment lately. The plan for the spear is finally reaching its final stages. If all goes well, we'll secure it from Glenva before the end of the season. My tasks have been modest, researching the spear's previous wielders, confirming its last known resting place, preparing a proposed travel route that gets our people close enough to retrieve it quickly and a distraction, plan to draw the townsfolk away without anyone getting hurt. I admit I've been excited, distracted. It's not often we get to make progress towards removing the king, but everything changed today. Enid and Colin returned from their scouting trip to Altenvik in the early afternoon. They were supposed to investigate the unrest there and confirm whether the rumors of outside agitators had any truth to them, since we're supposed to be providing them protection. I was sorting scrolls in the archive room when they came in. The door wasn't fully shut, and I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but then I heard Enid say the words, "burned it to the ground," quietly, firmly, as if it were a simple fact. Colin added something I couldn't quite hear, but Diarmuid's response carried clearly enough. Altenvik will be written off as an unfortunate loss. The king's neglect makes cleanup easier. Cleanup, as if an entire town were a mess to be swept away. I left as quickly and quietly as possible. I don't think they saw me. I hope they didn't. I don't know what to do with this. What does it mean? What else are they keeping from me? I have a few weeks until Enid leaves for Galenva and I head back home for Ostra recruitment. I'll spend what time I can listening and finish the spear plans like nothing's happened. One of them is bound to slip up so I can learn more. And that's where that one ends.
She must have got too close, or she'd have known something about any of this when we talked with her.
Right.
They must have got wind of her looking into it and blanked her mind again. It's terrible.
Must be predictable at this point.
From what I can gather, there's 4 we need to be concerned about. And unless we're being double bluffed, one of them is fairly helpless at the moment. We've got big plans for a couple days from now. But even still, if there were one or two less of them come those plans, because of something we did over the next couple of days, might make things easier when reinforcements arrive.
It's true.
I think that's how I feel about at least Vond. I honestly don't know how much Enid currently can add to any combat, though she will not be leaving this one. But dealing with her before that is not something I am against. I just worry about moving
many
too
people at
soon.
once.
My concern with Vond is if we try to move against him, he's one that's going to put up a big, loud fight. But Colin seems slight and less prepared. And I might be reading him wrong, but if an accident happened to him, maybe it could happen quietly. Or maybe an accident could happen to Vond, but
Maybe if
And-
we're able to get some of those flowers you were talking about, Kian, into drinks in their home.
Mayhaps. Dose
And I'm
makes the
content to deal with
poison.
Enid if something presents itself.
Sorry, one more time.
That you could possibly get those flowers into something in their house that they drink.
The poison.
So that's something to consider. I think we have to just make a shit ton of moves tomorrow. I think today is just finding locations, knowing where things are, and then tomorrow is getting as much shit done as we possibly can.
I think you're
I
right.
think Kian's gonna pull out her notebook
Mm-hmm.
and just show you guys the page with the Liar's Bride information that she does have on it.
Yes.
And it says what happens with small doses. However, in larger quantities, it says it can cause madness, amnesia, and a loss to self.
Oh, well, that'll do it, Kian. I think we figured out the Amara problem.
Oh, gee. Oh, dear.
do we
I
want to
assumed
try?
that was.
Oh, dear.
Go ahead, Keane. I'm sorry, lass.
Well, I assume this is to some extent happening to everyone since everyone's consuming this. Maybe they're giving her a higher dose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think that's probably it. They're probably giving it to her quite concentrated in order to make an effect that profound.
Right.
Do we want to make an effort to maybe disable or wipe the minds of one of the lieutenants today or tomorrow? And maybe this evening might be as good a time as any to try and get into that archive room, find out if there's a location where the undesirables are taken, and maybe get Tamara free so she can actually help.
I do not know how much help she can do, but if she is being held, we can help her with that. I think these are all reasonable things for this evening. The idea of this spear being here, and if we had to flee before getting it, it sits poorly with me.
Well, if we can be sneaky like, and that's not necessarily a strength of mine, but if we can get that tonight, then when the assault comes, they go to draw it, it's not there. They're caught all unawares, and we've already got their weapon.
I'm just worried that if we take it too soon, it is possible he could meander down there to look at his trophy, and then it's gone, and then everybody's on high alert, and then maybe he flees because he's a coward. We don't know.
Or maybe we get it tonight and we kill them all tonight. And
Sure.
our reinforcements arrive to
Nothing.
town already
Sorry.
liberated.
That
Did it.
seems a bit
Once we've
much,
got
but
this
alright.
weapon of the gods, then maybe it's at our mercy what we choose to do with each of these folk.
Yeah,
I
well, the spear
dinna
seems to be good for like a one-time hit, a
Well,
solid hit, and
well,
then
I can
afterwards, I don't know how you fix it.
I can think of one target. If we can get all the players into that target, then
I think I think we should control ourselves. um,
I rather think that's best. I'm all for trying to n- take care of as many birds with one crust of bread as possible, but I really think it's important that we remember we're trying to keep folks safe. And if we're going to do that, then we need to do this smart. And I think that it's wise for us to be mindful about how fast and how loud we do this. I do think there's a lot needs doing, and I do think it needs to all be done quick, but I think that it may be best for us to be careful how soon we start and exactly with what.
and I agree. And I was of the mind of trapping as many of them on the left bank there so that they couldn't participate in the fight, as it were, and also stayed out of harm's way. And if we caught a captain over there or something else, but being that they seem to hold so little value in their own folks' life, I don't want to give them an opportunity to use them as a human shield if we do bring in an army.
That's what they've built this place to do.
Well,
That's how they've made it. So we need to work around that as best we can. If we could take down one of these walls on the right side the bank, while all
This is getting
the
a little
civilians.
overwhelming.
I think we stick to our
What?
current plan,
Right,
right? We find things, we look for ways in, we get information, and then tomorrow we do stuff. What
right.
do you think, Kian?
And what do we want to do about Amara? Do we want to try to
I,
help her?
I, if it happens, that would be amazing. I, I don't know if we can.
I mean, potentially we could if we could figure out an antidote, but
But for now, in this exact moment, you're welcome to start looking into that. But I care for Amara. She is not at the top of my list right now. She
I
can't be.
understand. Still, if it's possible for us to figure out some kind of antidote to this lawyer's bride, then perhaps we could get more than just Amara back on our side.
and
there's
she's proven to be on our side for at least the past 8 years, so I think
When she's allowed to be.
right.
And she is currently not on our side.
Right. But perhaps I don't know. I can I can do some thinking with Kian. We can ponder on it if we think it's worth spending some time pondering.
there's four and a half of us. We can the two of you can put your botanical knowledge to use, finding out ways to counteract this while Madden and I, even if we go back into town and mingle a bit, as long as we stick together, both of us can scrap if things get bad. At least enough to defend ourselves.
Yeah,
We
no,
can
I can
continue
find
looking.
time outside of what we're doing, so it's fine.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
all of us should stick together when we go
I
on
think
this mission so that we can flee together as
just in
as a
case.
big group if
Just
need
in
be.
case.
I know it's easier to catch us if we're all together, but if somebody is alone and caught, we'll never find them
Right.
until,
And we
you know.
probably won't know until they've already perhaps been persuaded to let Diarmid and his kin know where everybody
Right.
else is. So,
So we go to the house today, the meeting house. We get what we can there. Maybe we find the entrance to where the basement is. Maybe we look into leaving some treats at a couple people's doors that are a little dosed,
Mm.
or
some gifts.
somebody doesn't wake up tomorrow, if there's some way we can figure that out. But I think that's something that can wait for the next day, is moves of that magnitude.
Right. Don't notice if somebody big and important just up and dies in their sleep.
Yeah, but if they're only gone for half of a day, a couple hours, that's different compared to a full day, and then they go to their house and see, a mess.
Mm.
Not good.
And if something presents itself, we can take that opportunity if we all think it's worth the risk.
Right.
But the meeting house at minimum, get as much info as we can. Look as normal as we can. I
Right.
I have exactly one more trick up my sleeve, and I cannot promise it'll work. So the longer we can hold out and I do not have to use it, the better. So fingers
Hmm.
I
crossed
can
on that
turn
one.
into an animal one more time today. So if it's important we get a close look at something subtly.
Yeah, that might
can
be
do
very
that.
useful.
Would just be useful enough for you to get under a door and open it from the other side, honestly.
Also true. Whatever needs doing, but it's just the one more time tonight. And then I'll need to wait. So, just so you know.
Okay. So we wait for nightfall and we try to accomplish what we can. And if we are beaten and we leave.
Right.
Okay.
At this point, Clover starts making some noise at the window.
Uh-oh.
Is there a back door to this motherfucker?
Can
there
we
a back
yeet
door?
ourselves out some windows?
Is there a back window?
There's a window. There's like 2 windows. That's a studio apartment sized room.
Yeah. Is there just
With
like
a
a
front
side
door.
window, just opposite of where Clover currently is?
Let's move these letters.
Yeah, I was about to say, put those in our bag, close
Yep,
the
those
shit
are in
up.
our bag.
Let's move.
Yep. Yep.
Just
Nothing weird happened here.
wait and see who it is.
We're just hanging out.
We're just
Yeah.
looking for our friend. We were supposed to meet up for
Yeah.
snacks after lunch, and if it's one and we can't trust him, we get rid of him. If it's many, we stick with our alibi, whatever it is, whatever we need to do. There's no chance. There's no point in making us seem
Is that
suspect.
the game you guys want to play? So we're either going to flee or we are going to lie our way through this, which I can do that one probably a little easier.
All right, lie then.
Sure. Everyone get fucking comfortable.
Right. Lamb is going to make some tea.
Yeah.
Lamb is boiling some tea.
Madden will just meander over and like pick up his bird, and he's like, "Whoa, what's wrong, little bird?" Glance out the window. What is wrong?
Man, you look out it's Amara walking up.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Amara, but keep doing what you guys are doing.
Be cool.
Yeah.
Looking way too casual in her armchair.
Everyone tries to look really casual.
Yeah. I'll be like, "Oh, hey," through the window, and I'll open the door for her.
Hi. Madden. So everyone's here. Oh, hey, hi.
Yes.
So I thought we were doing dinner. But that's okay.
I just got your message.
I'll be honest, we tried to make it through your whole itinerary, and the people seemed genuinely kind. They were nice activities. Seemed like a lot of thought went into them. We got a bit bored.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that
Oh.
you aren't enjoying the town.
I didn't say that at all.
Oh no, the town's perfectly lovely.
Oh, okay.
The people are absolutely treasures too.
It just
I will say,
seemed a little
go ahead.
manufactured. It just seemed a little manufactured, and and we just needed a break. That's all. We got the whole second half of the itinerary and dinner with you planned. We just needed to take a bit of time for ourselves. You understand?
I was brewing some tea just to
Oh.
sort of wind down some. Did you want any?
Sure. I mean, that's why I made sure that there are the breaks in there so that you guys had time to wind down. But it's not working.
No, it's
Do
very
I can
considerate.
redo the orientation schedules for next time.
I'm sure we could talk it over.
Sure.
But I appreciate the concern. Maybe we're the problem.
Oh
Just
no,
not used to this sort
no.
of regimenting and the like.
But I will say I'm very excited for the mural painting. We will be there 100%.
Right. Yeah. That's
2 days.
that. Yeah. 2 days from now.
Yeah, it was a good plan, Amara. That's a good idea to bond everyone.
I thought it was a really nice suggestion. Very lovely.
Thank you. Yeah. Everything. It'll be great. Everyone will love it.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Well, are you still comfortable with us crashing here? We don't want to intrude.
Oh, you're all welcome wherever you want.
So you
And-
see.
And very, very importantly, oh, go ahead.
Yes,
Go-
you're also welcome here. I know you. I don't think you were here last night, but you are welcome here.
Oh,
That's
thank
very nice, Amara. Well, maybe we'll take a look around and see if anything else. We don't want to intrude too much, even though we do enjoy spending time with you.
Of course, because I won't be in town all the time, so you should get to know other people, so that you have friends in town for once I'm out on the road again.
Of course.
Yeah.
When are
of
you
course.
heading out again?
Oh, I think, let's see. She pulls out a journal. So I usually try to plan trips around celebrations and things just so that
Mhm.
there's a little extra going on rather than just me talking at people, because that's not great. But I don't think there's anything until May. But I might make a trip in about a week or maybe a few days. It depends on if we can find anything that might help out with the plans. I do think we are having a group going to the capital, so I might go with for that.
Do you know when
Hmm.
that is?
Well, probably later this week. I did. We have some plans that we were working on, so I might just go do some recruitment while we're there.
Is it a big group going to the capital then?
Oh, we're in early stages of planning.
So just scouts then to the capital.
Oh, well, yeah. I think we're checking to see if you were there. The notes that I got from the architect. We are going to
Yeah.
see how accurate those were.
I
Gotcha.
understand.
But that won't be until I think at least next week.
Okay. Maybe we
Kian,
could come along if that works out.
Kian, lass, Amara looks exhausted. Is there anything you could do to help her? Like, make her
I
feel a
know,
little better? I
just-
know
I
she
just
had
took a nap a little bit ago.
she had such a rough night's sleep from what you were saying that
That must be why we couldn't find you.
I will say I am sorry if I've woke any of you up. I know I have a lot of nightmares sometimes, and it can be bad. So
Didn't
if that
feel
was
any
what
worse.
happened,
No, not at all. Not at all.
I'd like to detect magic.
sure. There is definitely residual magic on her.
Residual magic.
What school?
You would think I would know the schools of magic off the top of my head. I'm like, what are words?
What are words?
I bet I know. I
You
bet I know.
probably know.
Full disclosure, I don't mean to fuck things up. I will have had to have done that as a ritual, so I will have to have been working on that in the background because I don't have it prepared.
I do have detect magic available to me if that's helpful.
If that's something that Lamb would have thought to have done, then maybe that works better.
Well, whichever one you two want to do.
One of those costs a spell slot, and one of them doesn't.
Yeah,
It's
if
true.
we can get away with it as a ritual, and then that's fine.
Go for it.
If it doesn't
In
make
that
her
case,
like
yeah.
paranoid and super suspicious
Right.
that I'm sitting there doing ritual magic.
Just
Yeah, she
fiddling
does
with his
magic
hands,
too.
doing stuff.
It's good to practice.
Don't worry about it. True.
It's enchantment magic.
I done been new. It's the war crime school.
Listen, if any town was going to be doing war crimes, this is the one.
It had
It's
to be
true.
this one. I think Kian just sort of looks to Jack.
Yeah, she seems to be under something. Just that maybe a malaise of exhaustion, despite her nap, and he'll like
that's
give a knowing
terrible.
look to everybody.
Oh no.
Listen, I don't want to make you all feel bad. You could find somewhere else tonight, and I will try my best to get a better night's sleep than normal.
It might have been us making a ruckus, disturbing you in your sleep. It might be better for us to give you your peace.
If there was some way I could dispel the fatigue that's upon you, I would. But it's not something I know how to do.
Okay, that's okay. I don't really expect you all to do anything like that for me. Listen, this is all your first day here. You should be out there enjoying it, not worrying about me.
Right.
I think Madden's jaw is just very set.
Mm.
He's like, right.
You seem a lot more stressed than I feel like I am.
You know, it has been a long day. I visited a lot of booths, played a lot of hula hoop centric games.
Might have got a bit overwhelmed.
I'll probably head out then. See if there's a
Right.
place to sleep tonight.
I think that's wise. Me also do.
Okay, well, if you need any help, there should be an event to find people that are happy to have you stay with them. But I could get you some where there are some empty houses if you'd prefer that. Or he said
That
you
might
could
be
stay
helpful.
here.
That way we're not
Right.
stepping on anyone's toes.
We'd
I mean,
hate to
everyone will
just...
be happy, but I do understand if you're not ready yet to stay in another person's place.
Well, and we don't want to be an overwhelming burden. Are there four different,
There are
you
not
know,
burdens.
four different people or five that you trust that we could stay with? So split up and again share the burden a bit. And I don't mean to use the word burden, but share the responsibility. If there was someone you knew that would take care of each of us,
I I would
the way
send you
Dearmond would want,
anywhere.
the way Dearmond would want us taken care of, just four people that he would trust the most to take care of us.
Well, that would probably be myself, and then uh, I wouldn't recommend going to Colin and Vaughn's unless you want to sleep in the barracks, because that would be the extra space to sleep there, which isn't really that individual at that point. There are quite a lot of people in there.
We saw a couple places that looked interesting, and that'll get us meeting new people. Is asking around.
Also true.
Yeah.
Right. Well, there is space here if you all want to be here, but no pressure. It's whatever you all want to do.
maybe one night of maybe sleeping about, and then we can come back and we can chit chat about it into the wee hours of the morning.
Right. Of course. Oh, don't let me stop you. We can do dinner another night. Go get some rest and
Thank you.
decompress.
That's
You
very
can skip
kind
your
of you.
schedule. No one will be upset about it. It
Okay.
happens.
Yes.
That's appreciated.
All right. See you tomorrow.
And of course, she's gonna get up and try to give everybody hugs as they leave.
Oh, no!
Oh.
Lamb does give her a hug, and it's a warm and firm and squeezing hug. Maybe a little bit longer than is strictly necessary for what is supposed to be a casual goodbye. But she gives her a pat on the shoulders and then steps away.
Yeah. Madden will return a hug, I think, very stiffly, and then will like immediately turn and go.
Mm.
Jack will just give a genuine hug. Like, just an appropriate 3-second hug for a friend. We've traveled for a little while. We're close.
She will
Pat, pat,
give
pat. Okay.
you a hug as everybody gets a hug. She'll even give Denny a hug, cast a spell
Wow.
on herself to be able to talk to him in Sylvan and everything. Tells him that he is welcome to come over if he wants to. She knows he's quieter, but he is welcome here. And he just kind of nods. It
He's
follows.
like, okay, bestie. Yeah, girly.
Yeah, sure, you got it, hun.
It
You
follows
definitely
you
know
all
what you're talking
out.
about.
You all leave her house. Is there anything else you want to do before we end for the night?
I mean, I guess we set up our house and then we go commit a break-in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my assumption. I don't think there's much else happening. I don't know what time of day it is now. If there's a long time between now and sundown, maybe
You-
that's time that Kian and Lamb can be thinking about antidotes for the liar's boob, whatever it is.
Liar's boob.
I'm
I don't know
tired.
about
I
that.
can't remember.
It's silicone based.
You have a decent amount of time. This activities fair was right after lunch, so we are probably in like early afternoon right now.
Okay.
Cool.
So we've easily got a few hours to burn before sundown.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it's going to take us all of until sundown to decide on an abandoned house to take over.
Well,
So
we
we
know which
probably
house
have
we're going to.
Yeah.
We know of exactly one abandoned house.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
There's
didn't
the
wait for
one.
her to get you a list, so
No, we know one.
We know
so
one.
you all could easily go to that house and like get a short rest if you would like one, and Kian and Lamb can start dwelling on their plans for an antidote. But I think that's where we'll stop for tonight. Thank you all for joining us. We had a great time telling you a story, sharing this poor woman's trauma.
At least we can share it with her again later when she's
Yeah.
away from these horrible people who keep obliterating it from her memory.
If you want to know what's going on with that, we'll be back in 2 weeks. So not next week, but whatever. The 5th, March 5th is when we'll be back again.
Ooh.
You can see what happens next. We're going to do a little break in next time, I think. Get some information. But if you want to keep up with all of us, we are on Facebook, Blue Sky, Instagram. We hang out on Discord a lot if you want to chat with us about the game in between games. Or if you want to hang out with us on playing another game, you can watch On the Backs of Gods. That's a Norse mythology game run by Jillian on Mondays at 8 p.m. Not this coming Monday. She's busy. But that gives you time to
Catch up.
watch episodes at like the fastest speed possible to get
Yes.
through almost 260 episodes.
Yeah. You can do that.
You can do it, or
You
join
can
the
do it.
Discord and we can give you a recap. might
Yeah.
be easier. But
I mean, maybe Stoat will eventually be on our bandwidth. Who knows? We'll see.
maybe. Today is the first day I've heard about Stoat.
I've heard about Stoat and I've heard about Root.
Hey,
So
And I
we'll
have
see.
no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, me
So,
neither.
Discord
Other-
alternatives.
other
but
platforms.
that's for a
that
different thing.
exist.
Uh,
But it was wonderful seeing you all. I make dice. Let me post the dice link.
Do it.
They like to tell a story and make,
They do.
you know, me roll
Interesting
really
decisions.
interesting choices for certain
Mm.
people.
Mm.
But thank you all for joining us again, and we will see you next time. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for joining us, cultists.